everyone. Hi, everyone.
Diego, stop screwing up the beginning, dude. Shut up. No, I'm not going to do it now.
No, dude, stop.
No, you're over there talking to your phone like a 12-year-old. You know how we open the show.
I didn't even know you.
Hi, everyone.
I didn't even know you were doing it yet.
I
wasn't paying attention, obviously.
Obviously, you were not.
Jeez. That means...
Bad job. No, that's a bad job by
No,
you, dude.
No. You were
Bad
real
job by
quick
you.
with the freaking volume button.
Bad
Yeah.
job.
But
by you.
we're telling you for like a hot minute.
No, like, did you just join the podcast?
Can we do that? Can we do it?
No.
Though? I want to hear it.
No, I don't feel like it now. Nope. I'm not doing it.
Bro?
You want me to do it?
No, I don't.
Welcome
Sorry.
So,
Oh,
what did you
Lord.
say?
to the Sid's View podcast.
Wow.
That should be a nice little soundbite for you, Sid.
I can do it on cue every time. Why
What are
even
we
make it a
talking about?
soundbite?
Right.
Instead
right.
of "Hello, Mr. Han," that's the soundbite for the opening.
Yeah. You know, it's
Just the
bad.
laugh.
My daughter, she loves to watch that show now.
Oh, really?
That's our
How old
go-to.
is she?
7.
Yeah, that's about the go-to SpongeBob.
It is like,
That's
and
when
I'm
you
a
really
Paw
get onto it.
Patrol guy, so I always put it on Paw Patrol first.
Right?
And she's like, Dad, no.
It's
SpongeBob
she
on.
wants the sponge.
She wants the
She's
sponge.
grown up.
Yeah.
So.
She's growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
She, Krabby Patties and all.
Krabby Patties.
You can watch that for the rest of your life too. That's some evergreen humor right there. SpongeBob, so good.
Do you love it?
I do.
That's great.
I still make quotes to this day.
It's fantastic.
You guys are weird.
Have you ever watch it?
No.
You've never. Have you? You never
So you
sat
never
down
put
and
on
just
some
watched
good
like.
SpongeBob?
No.
You haven't watched one?
I mean, I don't have kids. When in my life do you think I would have watched SpongeBob? It wasn't on when we were kids.
Yeah, what year did it come out? 1999?
99.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sid's not a
I was
kid at
20
1999.
Why do you guys even know
I was
that? How do you
26.
know that?
Well,
why
it's
do
been
you
around
know-
for my whole life.
It is what 99 is your whole life.
I was 4.
Yeah. Damn.
His age hit real hard.
Oh, dude, it's been doing that to me lately. Like, damn.
I was T-minus 3 years still.
Dude, I was already out of high school.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Jeremy's not seeing red today. That's good, buddy. I'm glad to see you're in a better mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, I can get with that too.
Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all seen that?
Oh, Ren and Stimpy, yeah.
That's some good stuff.
That came out when I was in college.
Yeah.
I still like Paw Patrol. I don't care.
Definitely
Still
not
on
the, not the
Paw
same.
Patrol. That's crazy.
You
Not
guys
the
didn't.
same.
You guys couldn't get with that. Whatever.
I mean, that's just. I don't even know what the entry point.
We need you to
is
stay
that.
focused now, okay?
I am focused.
All right.
Oh shoot.
It's his
Microphone, yeah.
Ooh, dead silence. I don't
Yeah.
like
What
that.
happened? Yeah, you guys bust my balls.
Sorry,
man.
it's probably my turn to
You
talk.
see
I
what
had to lock into the
happens?
picks.
Here we go.
Well, let's start the insanity.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave for another giant edition of the Sid's View podcast. We have all kinds of stuff to go over. Busy week in Southern New England. My man Diego's in the house. What's up, brother?
Hell yeah, man. Not working and doing some fun stuff here in the man cave. I'm excited about tonight.
All right, we got our girl Reminator over here on the controls, ready to roll.
Am I going to be the one doing this?
Well, we can't have Jeremy Martin do it. He's still calming down from Friday night.
Yo, yo, yo. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'm here with my boys. Let's do this.
All right, and our man Fro down there, back is black, AC/DC style.
What up, everybody? Your man Rob back now. So I gotta get my head on straight. We gotta talk about racing. We talking about SpongeBob. I can go for hours.
Indeed, you can. And listen, our man Bonssa is back in the update desk. What's going on, brother?
How's everybody doing? Coming up, 3 cheers for beers and a scintillating Saturday at Seekonk. More to come in just a few.
All right, like
Wow.
it. So listen, we have a busy week ahead, including tomorrow, where we are going to be shooting at the Stafford for the Modified Masters. And so therefore we have no in-studio guests, which created a little bit of conundrum since we just said we were going to have the Pick'ems go through the old hot seat guests. So we brought in my man Preston, our GoPro guru from Vault Productions, to do the Pick'ems. What's going on, my man?
Nothing much. It's great to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, awesome. So Preston's going to sit in with us, get back to him. He's been studying up on the Pick'ems. Diego, how was your week, my friend? Did you go to Thompson?
No, I didn't go to Thompson,
Yeah.
but I was keeping a watchful eye because I'm really interested in my Pick'ems.
Of course.
So I'm I'm like, where the hell is Dylan Kutu? Unfortunately, I hope I didn't jinx him, but you know, it was a great week of racing. You know, I spent some time at the Speedbowl. You know, unfortunately, Emma wrecked, but you know, overall, just a great week. I mean, good weather, racing, couldn't beat it.
All right, so let's get a couple things underway. Again, you want to join that live chat because that's where a lot of the fun happens. Get on there, youtube.com/SIDView/join, $4.99 a month. You also get bonus content on Thursdays, and we will have more of that in a couple days from the archives. And again, let's get our friends over at Monaco Ford going. You know how they do it. Top 5 finishers, and there is a lot to scroll on the bottom of the screen because we had a full week of stuff going on. I was at I went to Stafford, and that's it, I think.
Yeah.
But
Stafford had a great night too.
yeah, they did.
Good weather,
Yeah.
great racing.
The whole
Yeah.
weekend was great weather-wise, really.
Yeah, when have we had that really where it was just like a weekend fun?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, well, let's get after it here because there's a ton to go over. Bonsa's ready to go. Let's get going with the weekly update and get started with everything that happened during the week.
Sponsored by Fowler's Auto Wrecking. A lot to cover, so let's begin with Wednesday at Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park with the Outlaw Modifieds, where John McKennedy from the pole led every lap for his second straight win at Thompson.
Dude,
I don't know how I didn't. I mean, when I seen,
I can't get it right with McKennedy. And
Yeah,
I don't know how I didn't pick
Every
him.
time I pick him, he doesn't happen.
yeah, but he's been smacking
I
him
leave
up
him alone, he
there.
wins.
He's
Yeah, I
been
know.
smacking him at Stafford in that open series.
Yeah.
and when I looked at the lap times during the day because I told you I was watching, I'm like, damn it, I should have picked him.
We got any more of those coming up? Those 50s?
I don't know,
Gotta
but
put that in the bank if we do.
yeah, it was totally right past me, and as soon as I seen his name, I'm like, that's the winner.
Yep.
You know, but I know you had picked a couple of guys. There's a lot of good cars there. There wasn't many, but the ones that were there were good cars.
12
Right.
cars, though. That's an
Yeah.
improvement last
Yeah,
year,
better.
right? They were
Yep.
struggling with 5 or 6, so.
Moving forward to NEMA Lights, Braden Egan gets his first career win in that series after Jake Traynor, the leader, blew an engine with 5 laps to go.
That sucks. But speaking about how it sucks, and you alluded to this before, Remy has the clip. Yeah, go ahead.
I have the in car of Dylan's Kutu's wreck.
Yeah.
I mean, this is hellacious.
Yo,
He just about went out of the park, it looked like.
that's scary.
What happened to the
Yeah.
throttle? Or something broke.
I think the
You can
steering.
hear something break.
Yeah, wow, that was weird looking. It just never turned.
I think they said the steering broke on that car.
Yeah.
At the worst spot
I
possible.
mean, even if he had still had brakes, he would have seen a little bit more of an arc than that. I mean, it was just
You know,
Straight on.
those cars seem so light too. You know, and you look at them, it's like it looks essentially like a legend car at big speeds at Thompson.
yeah. I swear, half the features I've seen them run at Thompson, usually one of them's either on their side or upside down.
Yeah.
It feels like almost every time. Actually.
I almost feel bad that I picked him. I might have been a jinx to him.
Oh, you picked him.
I know.
Oh, that's definitely why, Diego.
I know. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the confidence.
You're
in me.
welcome.
But good for Braden Egan getting his first win.
Oh yeah.
Jake Traynor's always fast, but I think his car caught fire when the engine let go. It was a pretty big blow up.
Yep.
I'm going to say this. Whenever somebody gets their first win, I mean, you could imagine what their camp was like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know them personally, but there's nothing more exciting for me because I'm a big race fan too, is when you see somebody win their first race because you know damn well behind the scenes there's a hell of a lot of work that went into that to get there, and they deserve the recognition here tonight for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
For snagging that first win. So
First wins are always cool.
Yeah, congrats to him for sure.
And you only get your first win once. Moving forward to the Sunoco 604s, Todd Owen got his second win this season. Keith Rocco led early but blew a power steering line and had to park it. So Todd Owen takes home the victory.
Interesting.
Some notable guys not there in that division.
Oh,
JP.
JP.
Yeah.
Cates, not there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
Cates is not there. He's been there since the start.
Chatted with both of them, same issue. Just,
Oh, the crate motor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
not-
you hate to see good guys like that not there.
yeah.
They need.
That's the conundrum with what they did with that division now.
Yeah.
Now these guys they got to decide whether they want to buy another motor for a track that's only going to race a couple more times.
That's another whole topic, right? How do you spend that money?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough.
Wow.
Yeah, and see, that is the flip side. I know, the argument is always, oh, you reduce the shows, you're going to get more cars for each show. But then the other side is, do I want to invest in this? I'm only going to be racing a couple of times.
Listen, if there's 15 cars, they're probably buying one.
Right.
But, I know those guys have been doing a great job in trying to keep Thompson program alive, but
Or if they were still SKs, they're buying one.
if they're still SKs, they're buying one for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Late models. Jake Johnson gets his second win of the year. 2 wins, 2 seconds to start off the season at Thompson.
It's not bad.
Dude, he's
He's got him covered right now.
He's so dirty
he's dirty.
as a driver.
Oh,
In a
dude.
What do you
positive
think I'm
way.
talking about?
Oh, dude.
That's what the cool kids say now.
Yeah, I didn't
Come
know
on.
that. Yeah, my Brody says slaps. That slaps.
yeah, same
And I'm
deal.
like, slaps. I love it. So I say it's him now, but
What does he say?
that slaps real
Oh, your
hard.
car slaps.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Couldn't help it. Go
I'm
ahead.
looking at lap times, right? So I'm watching the race. You see, what's his name was in the race? Tyler Chapman.
Yeah, he was going pretty good.
Yes, got in a skirmish
Now-
twice.
Which one?
So that's modified.
Modified.
Tyler Chapman.
Wow.
I thought it was truck Tyler Chapman.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it's modified Tyler Chapman, first time in fendered cars.
Riding the horizon there.
Yeah, it was cool. The photo was put up with him, and Bob Phil was trying to teach him how to do something. I'm sure,
Yeah.
but that kid is.
Yeah, he's driving
Man,
everything.
he's
now.
getting a seat in everything right now, man. That's
Yep.
really, really cool. But so I'm watching the race because I picked Jake Johnson. And I'm like, all these cautions are coming late in the run. I'm like, damn it, man. I mean, are they trying to screw this up for me? Right? Jake Johnson, this is crazy thought. Most guys turn their fastest laps early in the run. The last lap of the race, the dude dropped the fastest lap of the feature.
Huh.
How good is that? Tires have been worn. Usually guys burn their fastest lap early in a run.
Yeah.
Right.
He just gets faster and faster. Don't give those guys a 50 or 100 lapper. It'll be over.
Right.
But thanks, Jake, for the
I'm sorry.
The what?
Wait, now what?
No, listen, I'm so into the pickups. I'm watching like that, and I was so excited when Jake got out front. I'm like, "Oh boy, you're gonna have to wreck this boy."
Yeah, I'm just
Wow.
so glued to Race Monitor every week.
I am
it's
too.
It's honestly the best $6 I've ever spent
Yep.
every year.
All I know is I'd pay not to hear that sound from Diego's mouth again. All right.
Seriously,
More or
What
less than
was that?
$6.
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
SK Lights, Nick Hovey, 3 wins in 4 starts, and he had to hold off Corey Caddick to do it in a close battle on the last lap.
I'm talking about.
So
That was a
I
doozy.
do have the video of what Bonsa was talking about.
Okay.
So.
That's some highly modulated audio
Look
right
at
there.
Straight
Dude,
line
the
waveform.
27 is fast though. He's real nice right there.
He was battling Hovey the previous race at Thompson
Yeah,
before
yeah.
he got the wall.
Covey got a good launch out of turn number 2. Here they come again, coming down to get that white flag. One more lap to go. Advantage Covey across the strike as he's able to pull in front of Caddick.
Audio's tough.
I mean,
Oh, here?
it sounds like
Yeah.
almost abstract art.
Watch this. He gets a run. Hovey protects. Caddick still sends it. He kept it clean, though.
Yeah, it's a good finish.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yep.
How about the 89 dropping third?
Well, she ended up finishing second because, sadly, Caddick got DQ'd after the race due to a carburetor infraction. That's it.
You were on that one, weren't you, Sam?
Oh.
But, yeah, Sammy Anderson ended up finishing second because of that,
Yeah,
which
not
was a
sad for
great
Sammy.
run. Yeah. And that was not the only good run she had this weekend. More on that later.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Mini stocks. Dave Trudeau gets his second win of the year. And then the Crown Vics, Ethan Williams gets win number 3.
Only 3.
On-
The Crown Vics.
Only 3 cars there?
Yeah.
See, and everybody thought this thing was going to be a hit.
No, not everybody.
I don't know a lot of people that did.
I don't
Nobody on the
yeah.
Sid's View podcast did.
Yeah, true. Where the hell is Scott's the studio?
I don't know. I missed that guy.
Because I want to hear the sound clip. I actually find myself playing a little. Who sings that song again?
That's,
Phil Collins?
Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah.
I forget. Where is it?
studio. I don't know. Let's play because we
He
haven't heard it.
disappeared just like him.
Go ahead, Bonsa. Yeah,
Moving to
forget about
Fridays at Stafford with the SK Modifieds, Mikey Flynn gets his first win of the year, holding off John Pulio on the last lap. Mike Christopher Jr.'s bid for 4 in a row came to an end because he was caught in a multi-car wreck with Keith Rocco.
Good for Mikey Flynn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was coming.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
Right?
he's been up there every
Yeah.
week.
Oh, dude, they've been running. He you know, and listen, JP came from, I
12th.
I was gonna say he came from Berlin, right? He came from Berlin, and we're having in my shop, we're having pizza. This is what we do every Friday night.
Yep.
So we're sitting around in chairs and we're watching the race, and my boy Don's like, "You want to play $10 a race?" Right? So he first picks Pulio, then he picks Moeller, right? But Moeller was there the whole time, kind of.
He was.
He was hanging around. But damn, is JP back in action? Because the week after the wreck, he was off.
He was a little off it.
He was
Right.
a little
He was
off
off
that
it.
week.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're back.
100%.
They are legit, man. They are and good. Good for the 24. But
Right.
Pulio's back in action again.
Even the middle of that race, I mean, the door was wide open for a second. The 3-car got upset, and it was just a whole bunch of guys going for the first win of the year. I think you had Talman, Bowler, Pearl there.
Yeah,
Pearl
Pearl
ran-
was up there until he got the flat tire.
Yeah.
But he
Yep.
was
Oh,
battling
yeah,
for a
yeah.
while.
And Talman ran well. He led.
He did.
He
Yeah.
ran really well early in that race.
And Moeller finished 3rd. That was his first podium of the year, and he really needed
needed
that
it.
finish.
Yeah.
It's been
Oh,
a
yeah.
tough year for those
Yeah.
guys.
I thought Talman was going to keep our streak alive. You come on the show, you win a race.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Because when he was leading, right? I'm like, damn it! I always pick. I've been my thing this year has been picking who
Pick
was
the
on-
guess.
Yeah.
and I forgot to do that last week, and it came into my brain as he's leading. I'm like, I think that when Troy has a good car, he usually, I mean, he's right.
He's
there.
up front.
Yeah.
Right.
He's up front, and I'm like, man, he raced to the lead,
Right.
and I'm like, damn it, I should.
And it wasn't like he just had a good leading car ever.
Yeah.
I mean, Mikey Flynn crossed him over, and he threw it right back. I mean, the caution
Yeah.
didn't fall his way, and he got passed eventually anyway, but he was able to take the lead back.
Well, listen, that's a shame that you didn't pick him while I was in here, but you could always dance. All right, Bonsa, back to you.
Bonza, did you see my moves? Look at him. He's like a statue. Did you see that?
No.
Sadly.
Go. Come
Sadly,
on.
I did. Late models. Andrew Duran, car number 43, gets career win number 43. His first win of the season.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That's his 43rd win.
He has a lot of
He's won a
wins across all 3 Fender divisions.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
a
sure
lot
I
of limiteds.
I'm pretty sure I was picking Andrew Duran like in the Jeff Pearl Forum pick'ems. He's been
Wow.
racing for a long time.
yeah.
I'm going to tell you this though. He's a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He is. You know what I really like about him is everybody's grassroots, but that dude is straight grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think he rolls in open trailer. I don't know if
I believe he does.
Yeah, he rolls in
Yes.
open trailer, just real old school.
Dude, I mean, he owned the limiteds for a while.
And then but he went out there. He pretty much put a whipping on the late
yeah,
models.
for sure.
I mean, he got to the lead, and really was.
Never looked back.
Listen, Alex Fern, she had a great car.
She did. Yep.
She almost was able to get back to him and apply the pressure, but it was going to be a tall order for her.
And Durand is a tough pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like she was going to have to get dirty,
Right.
Yeah.
especially late in the run. I mean, you need all of 10 laps to work him over.
Yeah.
Just in case you hit him, you better hit him hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once
And
you
get
get
away.
there, you need 10 more laps.
There's not many drivers that have the car control that Durand has.
That's what I'm saying.
His car control is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He's
He
one
is.
of those guys, like, you have him at the whole division as a whole, even though they're, I think there was, were there more cars this week, 12 or 13?
15.
They got up to 15-ish.
But, the core group of guys are really good. The Gamba Gordas, the Varicchios, Myers,
Gray.
They
Corey,
they all have their own separate race within a race going on. Like, like we had talked about earlier with the cameras, there's just races everywhere.
Yeah.
In that whole field, and so it's, Gray was off a little bit, but did I pick him to win? I thought I did this week, so I was rooting for him, but
14 took the green, by the way.
you're 14.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of divisions
Yeah.
where I'd see 14 cars at Stafford. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if they're going to put the show on. But the late models, it feels like out of whatever 14, 15 show up, like 10, 12 of them could win
Listen,
every week.
14 at the Speedbowl, I'd be pumped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what was a big oof?
What's
Chris
that?
Meyer was supposed to start third.
Yeah, what happened there?
Fuel cap wasn't on the car.
Oh, dude.
Had to start the feature in the
Listen,
back.
not that I want to stay on this too much, but it's just been one of those years for them.
Hey, yep.
You
No
know,
luck.
it doesn't matter what happened. It's down to a basic fuel cap issue.
Yep.
I've seen it happen a lot.
Yeah.
Too bad for those
Yep.
guys.
He's got to stop saying that the car feels the best that it has, because the last two times that I've seen him
Yeah.
and they raced, he said that, and he had the big wreck before, and then he had this issue this time.
Yeah, my man Two Scoops needs to roll up and say, this thing is junk, dude.
I love the
I can't do
nicknames.
anything with this.
SK
Poor Chrissy.
Lights, they had their biggest race of the year. Well, I guess the same length as this upcoming week's race, the Monaco Ford SK Light Double Down. Chris Matthews got the win, his second win of the year, and his second win in an SK Light 40 lapper. And he was pretty dominant in the second half of the feature, too.
He pretty much went untouched, didn't he?
Yeah. Once he got by Anglaise, nobody could really touch him. Anglaise almost got there in the last few laps, but ran out of time.
That's the best I've seen Anglaise run all year.
Yes.
Right? And usually he's a threat there. And I've been surprised, they come out with the Yukon car, which is really cool, the Yukon fire suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, there's some sort of way you have to carry yourself when you're carrying a name like that on your car.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been under control.
Yes. I would say he has this year.
He has to live up to what if he wants to race, and he's doing that. It's just unfortunate that he hasn't had the year that he thought he should have.
Right.
But those years happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, someone on the production crew asked me if he wins, does Yukon get like a championship banner hung up or something like that? And I was
Right.
like, maybe, but probably not.
yeah,
I
he
don't
looked
think
good
so.
though. He got out of the car.
No.
Had his Yukon.
You
I've never
wouldn't
seen
like
him.
that, Sid?
Yukon fire suit.
yeah.
I'm like, my man's like a boss. Like who? Every driver dreams of that, So I mean,
Right.
congrats to those guys for getting their second. It was too bad, early in that run. So it's such a big race that Bloxham got taken out, who you thought
Yeah.
was going to be a heavy hitter in that show. Hovey got taken out. I mean,
Top 3 in points all wrecked.
there's like 4 laps in. You're like,
Yep.
no. Why does that happen on a 40 lapper? So
Yeah, Meg Fuller was the first caution. And then
Yep.
Dean Lambros, who's up in the points, he
Yeah.
had no power steering
Yep.
yeah.
for the whole race.
Wow.
And going back to Sammy Anderson, third place in that race. So 2 podiums for her this past week.
Who was breathing on her neck?
Dalton McCarthy.
Oh, he ran
He
good
was
too.
fast.
Oh, he was breathing down her neck, and she did a great job of fending him off. That's the race that I was watching a lot
Right.
of. That was really fun to watch, because you don't know what's going to happen with Sammy. Sometimes she is aggressive,
Yes.
and when it gets down to late in a run, I mean, it's like gloves are off. You know what I mean? And so I get excited about those kind of finishes. But congrats to her. What a weekend for those guys, huh?
You never know what the car's going to look like with her this year. I mean, she had the black and pink 21. That showed up. It was the blue and yellow 89.
Dude.
This past week, it was the blue and yellow 21. I'm like, what are we doing?
I don't care.
The black and pink 89?
The blue and yellow car is sweet.
I think it looks
It's a
great.
throwback.
With the chrome.
The old John Anderson.
Yeah.
Woo! When her father brought that car out at the Speedbowl, I'm like, damn, that thing looks crispy. Oh my God, does it look good? And it looks just as good with the 21 on it.
Right?
Yes,
I almost think it looks better.
Do you remember that car? When it
Oh,
was-
the Pitbull?
Yeah.
Well, I remember John the Pitbull Anderson, so I don't remember that car. I remember the white and black and Pink Panther, 89. That's when him, Bo Gunning, they were going at it weekly at the Speedbowl.
That does stick out to you. I remember.
Oh my God! What a show every week. It would come down. I mean, it's like those guys were brutal.
I really think that was only one season.
What?
But
That's
it
in
left-
my memory.
I know it left
though.
the impression on you. Yeah.
God.
Next up at the limited late models, Kevin Cormier gets his first win of the season. Rich Hammond was closing in on him in the last few laps, but ran out of time. And then Street Stocks, Aaron Plemons with a 3-wide pass takes his third win of the year, which leads the division.
Which I do have a clip of.
Nice segue there.
Thank
Good
you. Wait.
What happened?
Clemens already took the lead.
Here we go.
Oh boy, Rams. Here we go.
For his first career win here at the Speedway in car number 7.
The 32 ran great this race.
He did. He
Gamba
just-
Quarters
That
getting
line
there.
by Plemons bounces off the 32 and uses it to go straight to the
That's a
bottom.
power move.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
3 here tonight, looking to become the new leader over in turn
How about
number
PJ
4.
Evans?
Yo, I know. Listen to this. I know the Stafford peoples is going to get mad at me, but the Speedbowl
I thought the
boys
same
are
thing.
showing up.
I thought
Yeah.
the same thing.
They
Yo,
are.
the
They are.
Speedbowl boys chew
Yep.
on steering wheels their whole life.
Yep. I thought the same
Plemons,
thing.
yeah, Plemons is rocking the house, right? Those guys almost seem unbeatable wherever they go. And my man PJ is just absolute. I mean, he is just, he's so smooth. It looks effortless.
He's going to take down more.
I love
I'd almost
watching him.
call it
I
now.
love watching PJ
Yeah.
race, and his dad is one of my better friends. Couldn't be happier for those guys.
Now, before I fast forward to Fast Friday, let me go back to Thompson because I did miss
Wow.
one race.
Okay.
George Baldwin won the Street Stock feature, and that was his second consecutive win. Aaron Plemons was leading early on that race, but spun out. So he never recovered after that. Sorry, George. Congrats on back-to-back wins. Fast
You guys
Friday.
play this beforehand? These are like, I feel like punch card at this point.
Fast Friday at Seekonk. Legend Cars. Josh Parsons gets his first win this season. Pure Stocks. Ethan Souza gets his first win as well in the second round of their Triple Crown. Sport Forest. AJ Manuel gets his win in the second round of the Triple Crown. Bandolero Outlaws. Mike Hannafin held off Mason Silva in a
Ooh.
side-by-side finish to get his first win of 2025. And then in the Bandolero Bandits, Landon Solomito dominated to get his second win this season.
24 bandos between the two divisions.
How
to get
cool
there.
is that?
Good for them.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be a good show. Get yourself a little Dell's lemonade and sit down and watch a little Fast Fridays. Right?
Not a lemonade fan, but we'll move on.
Listen, I bought Bonssa Adele's lemonade a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And
You
my
threw it
man
out?
said, no, he said, I'm good.
Stop.
I said, what?
Dead serious.
He's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, what the hell's the matter with you?
Right.
That's a long answer if you don't want that.
Right. Right.
All
I
right.
said, all right, well, I'll just make fun of you and have two of them.
You see, I'm just that kind, Sid.
Yeah.
Going to Lee, USA on Friday, John McKennedy's week of winning continued. He won the Modified Racing Series feature, passing Brett Meservey in the final laps.
Real quick,
Yeah.
talked to Norm Perry yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, if nobody knows who Norm Perry is, he's pretty much one of the big dogs in the 76 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
He says to me, I said, how'd you do, Norm? 'Cause I didn't know. Well, we led every lap but the last lap and a half.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
That
Yeah.
sucks. But he was real upbeat about it. John McKennedy, I mean, listen,
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best.
one of the best for sure.
Going to Claremont Motorsports Park on Friday, Granite State Pro Stock Series, DJ Shaw got his first win in that series this season.
You called that, right, Diego?
No surprise. Well, who called it? That's a funny ha-ha joke.
It's a funny joke, yes.
Okay.
All right, going to Waterford on Saturday. Nick Hovey in the SK Lights got his second win of the season, so he got 2 wins during the week.
Mm-hmm.
In the late models, Randy Cole gets his first career victory in that division after a wild and tumultuous feature, to say the least.
Oh, see, big words now.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of action.
Being the leader was not a benefit.
So before we get into the drama, I'll just say shout out to Randy. He's
Oh, yeah.
been fighting for that. That's his first career win. And
Oh,
like we said before, nothing beats that. And
Listen,
go ahead.
the dude shows up by himself.
Right.
By himself.
Yep.
And goes out and wins the race.
Yep.
It's hard to do.
Listen, and Randy has also made an appearance at the Sid's View Cornhole Tournament. So he's throwing some bags with us out there in the backyard.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, he's a good guy. All right. So let's get to the drama, shall we?
Let's do it.
Boy.
Come on. Go ahead, Rems. What do you got? Set it up for us.
Here's,
She's going to play it?
here's Jason, Palmer, and Brody.
Battling for the lead.
And they've been battling for a while.
Yeah.
Like 6 or 7 laps left here. It's Brody on the outside.
Oh, yeah. Brody gave the bottom to him. Look at this. It's a good race. Until it isn't.
Good coverage by our man Preston here.
Tried my best there, but I thought I got a good shot of it.
Yeah, well done. Way to know what's happening.
It was great to watch. These guys put on a heck of a show up front.
Didn't these two have an excursion last year, too?
Yes, they did.
Come on.
Yeah, what the hell happened there?
What are you saying there, Rob? He said, oh, come on.
I mean, kind of want to see it keep going, no?
Right.
You're just disappointed that
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
you know, I think everybody was disappointed.
Right.
Yeah.
And I could tell you this. Obviously, you know, I'm on the Monahan side because that's just what it is. But, you know, Brody don't say much. He's not one to say a lot of words. And I could tell you this. There was a point in Brody's career when he really looked up to Jason. I think that's all gone out the window.
Now, hold on a second. It's funny that you said he doesn't say much because it's a beautiful time. That's a nice segue into one of our new segments. What is that segment you said? All right. Huge thanks to our friends over there at Serve Pro, great supporters of the podcast. So we're going to start a little quote of the week whenever we find a little entertaining soundbite. And we just happened to find one by your nephew Brody in the post-race interviews. Brems, go for it.
I hate to ask, what happened between 1 and 2?
It was pretty obvious. The 17 just took me out, and I don't think you can take the fact that we had him covered all year last year and half his wins came from us raking or him taking us out. He did the same thing again tonight. I just don't think he can take it from a 16-year-old with 100-plus wins that he has here. He's supposed to look
Talk
about
about
it.
Quote of the freaking win.
Wow.
Yes, deserving of the new segment.
Back to
my
you,
God.
Diego. You're saying Brody doesn't say much?
That's what I'm saying because he finally, I mean, he's had enough.
That's when you know he's teed off.
Yeah, he's had enough, right? And you know, it's like you know, like what the hell? You know, like he just wants to race for the win. And I don't know if that was reciprocated there. I'm not sure what happened, but I felt bad for Brody. He cares about what the car looks like. I mean, he's all into aero, and he's like, oh, look how bad my car is. I'm not coming back for a while. Yeah.
And then earlier in that race, Devin Deshays was leading, and he got hit, I think, and ended up in the wall while running up front. So just leading was not the place to be unless it was the last lap.
I can say this. I you know, we've talked about this a little before the show. The thing is there's not a lot of late models. There's 8, 9 late models, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, since we're in the division, I bet you 7 or 8 of the 9 are all within a tenth to a tenth and a half in each other. Very competitive. What's a damn shame is that Scott Tapley can run an Axe Series show with 30-plus late models, and nobody cleans each other out. You go to the Speedbowl with 9, half of them go off on the hook in 30 laps. Like, what the hell are we doing? Right? I mean, there's hard enough. These cars are so damn expensive. I mean, Doug Curry's junked.
Oh, right.
We're wrecked. Deshays' car is creamed. Brody's car is wrecked. You know, what happens if 4 or 5 don't show back up? I mean, the 100-lapper, I think, is going to draw some cars coming up next, but you can't afford to be dumping $2 or $3 grand a week fixing your car when there's only 8 cars there as it is. Like, somebody needs to grab a hold of the division as a whole, sit them down, and say, cut the crap.
Yeah.
There's only 8 or 9 cars. Do you guys not want to race? I mean, what is going on here?
Will that stop him, though?
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Didn't stop the trucks.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. It's just a shame because, you know, I think everybody's going to be in for a treat when the 100-lapper comes up at the bowl because last year you had Eric Sands. I think Gluchaki will be there. The 15 MA, I'm sure will be there. They'll be.
Jake.
Yeah, there'll be guys. There'll be 15, 16 cars there. I'm sure Di Matteo will be back.
Yep.
It's going to be a great show. My only concern is that they all just mind their P's and Q's and race. Let's just race. If you're not fast enough, then it doesn't, this is not the old days anymore, you know?
You think we'll see Moeller in that race?
I unless he has a ride, I don't know.
He's got a late model.
I think they sold it.
Oh, they did?
I thought they did. Maybe they didn't. I'm not sure. But you may see the 31 back down there.
Mm-hmm.
These guys may show back up. They haven't been there since opening weekend, but some of these guys are going to come for the 100 lappers. So I'm hoping it's a good show.
Well, after Diego's diatribe, we'll move on to the street stocks. Aaron Plemons, win number 4 for him. So he got 2 wins this week, and he led laps in all 3 features in Connecticut this week.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
My God, he is good for those guys. That's all I can say. I don't know what to say. Great for them.
Mini stocks, roles reversed from the previous week. Ray Christian III gets win number 3, holding off Chris Garside in a side-by-side finish.
Which I do have a video of.
Remy, what the hell?
What? What did I
That's some
do?
code switching right there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, somebody spun the front stretch.
Yeah, they let it go the whole lap.
It's one of those things as a cameraman, you're just like, oh boy, I'm missing something.
This is coming to the checkers.
It was a pretty great race to end off the night with, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been great at the bowl.
The minis.
We always say it about them.
The minis have been great to watch.
Yeah.
They have been great. Sid, you always said it. It's a great track for the minis.
It might be the best.
It's the best track. For
And
the
listen,
race.
Ray goes right to the top, lets the 83 go to the bottom. And I wish they were more aggressive with each other because I like that kind of racing. But those guys are mutual friends and put on a hell of a show and give each other enough respect, and they race really good. And I think I picked RC3, so I'm happy. Thank you, Ray.
Well, it's the exact opposite of last week where Garside was on the top, Christian was on the bottom, and then this week, roles reversed, and they kept it clean. It was the mini stocks are the best division there right now.
For sure.
Yep.
I enjoy it. One of my other favorite divisions is the trucks, where Jason Beal got his first win in that division.
Oh, hell yeah.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Ever or just for the year? Ever?
In the trucks, ever.
Ever. And
Yeah, he won in a
All right.
streeter a couple of years ago.
He's a wheel man, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've known that.
Yeah, he can drive for sure. There was only a matter of time before that happened for him, and he's in a really good truck. Andy's the point leader.
Yeah, he checked out in that race pretty quickly and then was just gone from there.
Yeah.
Legend cars, Dylan Freeman got his second win of 2025. So that 05 car is rolling pretty good this year. Riley Paul had another good run, Diego. I know that's your boy.
Yeah.
And then the Super X, they had their 40-lapper this weekend. Great field, great finish. Ben Pollard took down the victory. That's his second win of the season.
What a great race, dude. I intensely watched the end of that race.
Yeah. Remy, you want to chime in here?
Yeah, I have the video.
Oh, no new accent or anything that time?
Diego's trying to spoon feed it to you. Go cue up the video. Jeez. Oh, boy.
The 24 Reinman had a great run, too, man. Pollard's tough.
No. The 24 is Skinner.
Oh, Skinner. I mean,
Yeah, Ryman's, they're side by side.
Yeah,
there.
the Ryman
Skinner's
is
in third.
26.
25, I think.
25, yeah.
5, and then Ben's in the 88.
This is the last lap right here, isn't it?
What a great race, man.
My man, Castro Pollard here, he dials in his inner Brian McCarthy right here at the end. Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Look at this drift.
Wow.
That's great.
I'm telling you, dude, what I would give for these guys to be a regular Saturday show.
Dude, it was a great show.
They're one of the best divisions
I was
there.
excited, right? Because, dude, it's been a while since I've seen a full field of streeters like that at the bowl. And that's how I look at those cars. They got Hoosiers, they got front and rear hoops.
I mean, that's a streeter to me.
They had 18 cars, I think, for that race.
Dude, I mean, it's a great division. I was excited to watch them. That's
It was
for
a
sure.
good show.
17.
7, my bad, 1 off. All right, staying with Saturday at Seekonk now. The late models had their late model 80th anniversary 80-lap feature, which Charlie Rose won. That's his second win of the year in the late models. Pro Stocks, defending champion Dylan Estrella won the 75-lapper after another fantastic battle for the lead at that track.
which I have the video of.
Down Lascola, working to the back bumper of him, off of 2 down the backstretch, waiting to make his move, looking for the lead.
Right on the tail end, takes a peek down to the inside off of turn number 2. Turn number 4 down to the inside.
Skola's got
They
some
run.
battle
They
scars on
race
that car.
down
Yeah.
off the corner, wheel to wheel at the top of the field. They rolled out as at turn number 3. Lascola up top. Estrella down low. Estrella looking for the lead, but that time it's Lascola.
Lascola holds on, but here comes Estrella with a head of steam down the backstretch, looking for the lead down into 3.
It's been
Give the
Seekonk
advantage
staple
by a
all
nose,
year.
still to
Seriously.
Door-to-door
Lascola,
racing.
4.
Off the corner and at the stripe, it is a new leader. Dylan Estrella finds his 46 back to the top of the
You can just
leaderboard,
see the
edging
patience
out.
getting lost
But
in
every corner.
Lascola
It's starting to
continues
hit.
to work hard up on the outside, but it's
And you know the 39 is giving his
taking the
all.
spot down
Yeah.
off of 4.
Yep.
Dylan Estrella looking for another win
just
here on the
just back
season.
out of it, and there it is.
Yeah.
About 10 laps left to go. Dylan Estrella leads down into 3 and 4.
Lascola with
Wow.
a crossover move down to the inside. He goes. Pellin right there behind him.
I mean, this is top of the line
These three
stuff.
drivers
Oh, yeah.
That's
having
great.
at it at the top of the leaderboard.
And the battle up
They come
front was
off at
pretty
2.
consistent from
Estrella's
start
got
to
the
finish.
advantage.
Yeah.
Lascola settles in
Yeah,
for
that's good
second.
stuff.
Pellin is
And
That's great.
well, it goes to the thing we've talked about this a while. Only 13 cars showed up for that 75 lapper, but if that's what you're watching, you don't care.
Right. How many can win?
Right.
Moving on to sportsman, Scott Saradinsky Jr. rebounds from an early race accident to take the lead on the final lap to get his 3rd win of the season.
Wow.
And I also have a video of that finish. Just saying.
Saradinsky has recapped and regrouped from that lap 6 incident. He's going for second spot down into turn number 1.
down to the inside goes Scotty Jr. looking for the number 2 spot.
I love these commentators.
Benoit hangs
Yeah.
tight up on the outside.
Kevin Boucher.
Twin sticks up. 2 more circuits to go. Can Benoit hold on? Will Saradinsky find a little more oomph in that car as they come off at 2?
They're going to work down the backstretch, heading towards the white flag here. Nick Brightman, your leader. Scott Saradinsky right to the rear bumper. Here comes Benoit on the outside. White flag in the air. One
So
more
Saradinsky,
time around.
3rd place on
Down
the
into
under the
turn
white
number
flag.
1. Doug Benoit throws it in hard and deep. Here comes Saradinsky
Oh,
down to
my.
the inside. 3 wide
Where
for
did
the
he even
lead.
find a
Down into
racetrack to do
turn
that?
number 3. Saradinsky down low. Benoit up top. Checkered flag is
That's a
up.
great finish.
Scott
Hey, great.
Saradinsky
What a
with
great
the
finish.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
The poor 05.
Yeah, he didn't
He
think it
was
was awesome.
so
Racing out of the
close.
car. Yeah.
Man.
And lastly at Seekonk, DJ Tebow gets his first win in the sport truck division. Now we go to Lancaster Motorplex, where the Whelen Modified Tour was, and Austin Beers gets his first win this season, 3rd straight win at Lancaster to take the point lead.
You think he knows the place?
A little bit.
My God, who does that? That's like the old days of Bonsignor, I think, at like Riverhead.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it has remnants of that, man. I mean, to go there in three in a row.
Well,
Oh, what a segue.
it might be time.
Possibly the best segue ever.
So, stat drop 3 in a row at the same track. I did a little deep dive on Racing Reference. The longest streak I found at the same track on the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, Justin Bonsignor won 6 straight at Thompson.
Wow.
2018, 2019 seasons. The Reg had 5 straight at Loudon in the early 90s. And then there's a bunch of people that have won 4 in a row, mostly at Thompson. But I will say that Richie Evans in 85, Mike Stefanik in 98, and Doug Covey in 2015, like they swept the season, or we're all in the same season, I should say. And Ted Christopher had 4 in a row at Loudon, which was both races in 2004, 2005. Well, that's your stat drop of the week by Mid-State Site Development.
I guess it's not shocking so many of those happen at Thompson. That's kind of a track where once you get the car figured out, like you're in it for a while. I mean, it's a high-speed track, so the car really plays into it.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones at Thompson.
Yep.
And then that Teddy did it at Stafford, Thompson, and New Hampshire. And Justin's won 4 straight at Riverhead.
All the credit to him, but man, going to Thompson that stretch, I mean, you just knew it was coming. It was kind of rough as a fan. It was like, come on, somebody bring the charge to him, and it just was not happening.
Yep.
Now we go up north to Spud, for the R&R Open Street Stock Series. Chris Watson got his second win of the year up there. And then we go to Spencer Speedway for the Race of Champions Tour. Matt Hirschman goes back-to-back in that series, winning the Tommy Drewer Tony Jenkowiak 110. Patrick Emmerling finished second, punching his ticket to the Race of Champions at Thompson at the World Series.
All right.
So that list of drivers.
That's going to be a fun
better.
race.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one to watch. I hope we're not going to Disney that weekend.
I actually would. I mean, listen, I'm excited for all the ones that have punched their tickets, but I also feel like those are drivers that we might have seen anyways. I kind of want to see some other ones punch their ticket. Some new names from New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. All right.
Going to Monadnock Speedway for the Pro 4 Modifieds, Rob Riccardi Jr. got his second win. This one was the Dan Meserve Sr. Memorial. And then at White Mountain on Sunday, in Pass, Gabe Brown got his first win of the year, holding off DJ Shaw. And then the New England Super Modified Series, Matt Swanson got his first win of the season.
Ah, very nice.
Good old Matty.
All right. Well, listen, why don't we just take a look-see here real quick? Why don't we do some points? Because we had a lot going on. So why don't we see what's happening here? Let's take a look over at Thompson now, thanks to our friends over at Serve Pro. Todd Owen remains on top there. Jake Johnson remains on top. Nick Hovey remains on top. Larry Barnett finished second.
Yeah.
He did.
Selling tires and keeping the point lead.
Oh, yeah.
And he was actually the only point leader that did not win on Wednesday. Everybody else, I believe, it is visited Victory Lane.
Yep, you're right.
All right, over to Stafford, brought to you by our friends over there at Stafford Speedway. Mikey Christopher, now with a 24-point lead. So he had a tough
tightened
week.
it up.
Yep. Julio now jumps into third. Jarvis still there in the D. He's been solid top 5 for quite some time now. Late models, Kevin Gambacorta, Adam Gray, Andrew Duran now tied for second with Adam Gray. And then Keen and Vericchio. Hubby still atop the SK Lights, but by 10 points
That's
now.
the underrated story there
Yep.
to me.
So Amanda West and then Meg Fuller. Nick Anglace up to 4th. So a little shake up there in the SK Lights. And how about the limited late models? Travis Haidar and Jason Lafayette, the pair of rookies, tied atop the point standings.
It's impressive.
Interesting.
Yeah, Matt Clement had a tough day. He drops to 3rd. Then Adrian Paradis and Devin Jensick.
Look how tight the top 5 is.
Yeah.
6 points.
Yep, that's
Great.
crazy.
Yeah, and that's how that division's been.
Yeah. And then Burt remaining on top of the streeters there over Tyler Trott and defending champ Travis Downey. Aaron Plemons said he doesn't look at points, but he glanced at him, didn't like it, figured he'd get in the win. So, smart play by him. Why don't we go over to the Speed Bowl? SKs did not race. Deshays stays on top of the late model. Sean Gadeke up to second now.
Oh, yeah.
He finished second, I think, in
Yeah, he
the
did.
race this weekend.
Best finish so far for him, yep. So Chapman atop the SK Lights with Hubby in second, blocks him in third. Jason Beal, as we said, is the point leader in the trucks. Jake Kutu, Charlie Beal, Brad Caddick, Melania. And then Aaron Plemons now with a 5-point lead over Jordan Hadley. And Ike is in third. And then Ray Christian now has a 13-point lead over Andrew Krzyminski. In the mini stocks, we also have some updates over here. Super X cars, Ben Pollard, a little bit of a lead there. Skinner now in second. And who else raced? Oh, the Legend Cars race. So Riley Paul has not won yet, but he is leading the points.
He will, though.
Yeah, he'll get a win.
He
Yep.
was trying on
I'd be
Freeman,
stunned.
but just couldn't do it.
All right, over at Seekonk. Oh, that's by the way, Speedbowl. Thanks to Mid-Site Development for the points updates. Let's go over to Seekonk. Thanks to our friends over at Seekonk Grand Prix. Jacob Burns and Bobby Pelland, 2 points ahead of Dylan Estrella, 4 in front of Dave Darling. The top 4 points, 4 people separated by 4 points. That's quite the battle in the pro stocks. Chase Belger, 5 ahead of Charlie Rose. In the late models, Kobe Lambert, 3 in front of Scott Saradinsky in the Sportsman. And Mike Cavaliero still chilling on top of the trucks. 9-point lead. So all divisions are single-digit
Oh, yeah.
points.
If any.
Yeah, over there at Seekonk. Let's go to the Fast Fridays. Brent Robideau leading over Mike Henriques. Richie Johnson remains atop the Sport Fours. Jacob Burns leading the Legend Cars. Jordan Duquette in the Outlaws point leader. And Jace Chaber remains the Bandit point leader. Couple more we're going to hit you up with. Let's check out from our friends over at JDL Motorsports. Austin Beers now with a, what was that, 10 points?
Yep.
Over Justin Bonsignor. What else was updated here? Missouri over the MRS. Missouri's got the 4-point lead over Brian Roby. Pass and the New England Supermods couldn't get the updated stuff before Showtime. And then over here, what was updated?
Granite State.
Yeah, Granite State. So Evan Ballou is the point leader there. Kyle Valeri, now the Nemo Light point leader. Pro 4s and R&Rs couldn't get the update with. Thanks to all our great sponsors for helping us update the points. Sponsor, back over to you.
Thank you, Sid. Staying up north, some unfortunate news. The old Beach Ridge Motor Speedway was said to be demolished this week. The 3rd mile track opened in 1949 and was later purchased by Hall of Fame racer Ralph Cusack in 1981. His son Andy took ownership in the late 1990s. The announcement to race teams in August of 2021 was that the track was sold to developers, the property that is. The deal actually fell through, but it was eventually sold to Kentucky-based Setzer Properties for $5 million. They plan to build a FedEx warehouse and distribution center on that property. And you just hate to see a racetrack go.
Oh, sad.
Seriously, that's like,
dude,
like the cliche that everyone says, you know, especially like down here where we are with the Speedbowl. Oh, you don't want it to be
Amazon
UPS.
warehouse.
Yeah, Amazon warehouse, UPS.
And Waterford would be a prime spot.
Yeah, don't give anybody any ideas, guy. Come on. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's been closed for a couple years now. I think they had some people round up. I had one more kind of like farewell, informal kind of event there. I remember seeing some video footage out there and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
And longtime NEMA race director Cynthia Tebbets passed away, unfortunately, on July 8th. She was also the race director at Claremont, Wiscasset, Lee USA, and ISMA. In her 5 decades in short track racing, she held numerous positions throughout New England tracks and series, including pit steward, track crew, handicapper, and a spotter. She was also a knowledgeable racing historian and a long-standing member of the Near Hall of Fame selection committee, who genuinely considered the racing community her extended family. So our condolences to the family and everybody who knew her.
Yeah, sad news. I actually didn't really know her, just in passing, like, because we're both on that committee, but I don't really know much about her. But I saw just a really great outpouring of.
I was reading the articles and stuff about her, and it was sad.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
So after all that, that is the weekly update presented by Fowler's Auto Wrecking.
Just a tremendous job by you over there, Bonsa. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
Reminator, how we doing? Get yourself a sip.
Sip of some Celsius there,
Yeah,
Rem. Oh,
all right.
it's my go-to.
Reminator's ready. It's time for another wild edition of the Waddell Communications Nostalgia Nugget of the week. Nailed it.
That was good.
Yeah, that was money. That was one of our best right there. Right?
You guys are funny.
Yeah, that was good stuff. All right, what do I got for you? Diego.
Yes, sir.
Today this is unbelievable. Today is the 17-year anniversary of when we lost Jay Miller.
Is it really?
Yeah, July 15th, 2008.
Oh, that was what a bummer that was.
Jay Miller was the son of near Hall of Fame racer Ray Miller. Real name, by the way, Jason Owens Miller. So I went into the archives. When Jay passed away, it was my early days of doing the program. I'm just going to give me a second here because I'm trying. What's happening here is I'm going to have to read, and I can't read and hear the music at the same time, so I'm just going to drop the music. So I went into the archives because I remember this. I was doing the program, and this is a little story that I had a bunch of people give me some quotes and thoughts from the following week to pay tribute to him. So, sadly, he had just won his first race, like a few weeks before, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was out in the parking lot afterwards, me and my cousin Rich, and people like Doug Colby were out there. You were out there. Tyler Chadwick, Glenn Pressel, and he had just beaten Dennis Gaeta and Keith Rocco. So it was not only was it his first win, as we've talked about tonight, which is always awesome. He beat two of the best ever at the Speedbowl to get it. So here's from the thing I wrote. He went off to the side. This is Jay. Jay went off to the side to take a call, and then he came back shortly after with a funny grin. "Hey, Kobe," he yelled to Doug. "When you tell somebody you won and they say, 'yeah, right,' is that a good thing?" I'm thinking probably not, huh? And then he just busted out laughing. Indeed, nothing could have brought him down that night, nor did it seem the win gave him any sense of being better than he was. But on that night, there was no doubt he was the best, and that's all that mattered. That's how racing should be. One race at a time with a level perspective. I like that about Jay. It made him easy for root for. And I was just real easy to be happy for him that night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was a good guy.
Dude, I remember the night he won.
Yeah.
He was like, it was like, me, Chadwick, all of us, we all hung out together. And we were so pumped for him.
You mean this night right here?
Oh, it was great.
Yep.
It was great, man. It was a great night for Jay.
There's Ben that's on Pasture X crew there on the far right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Small crew.
And it's a nice car.
Yeah.
Always had nice cars. Jay always looked right.
Yep.
And he was a smiling guy.
Really was.
Yeah, he was a fun guy.
There's Buckler getting some words from him. And then if you want to go way back, this is Victory Lane from one of his dad's win at Stafford, and that's Jay down there in the bottom right, kneeling down with one of the trophies when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So I still see his father, Ray, at like near functions or old-timer stuff that I go to, and Ray is always a blast to talk to. And, so I thought it was fitting because Jay was one of the good guys, gone way too soon.
Oh, yeah, that was a tragedy then.
Yeah, and we were all pretty sad when that happened. Yeah, so. All right, Rob, it's up for you for a little pick-me-up now. Let's go for this week's Popcorn Stat Chat.
Alrighty. In today's Northeast Performance Parts Stat Chat, we have two questions which both partially pertain to the Modified Masters race tomorrow at Stafford. Now, there's 43, if not, I think it might even gone up to 44 now, cars on the entry list. So for a tour mod event, tour type mod event in this area.
One of them backed out there.
Oh,
Charette backed out, so I think it's or withdrew, I should say. So it's down to 43 again.
Only 43 cars are entered for the Modified Masters.
That's amazing.
Right. Now, they are through with the qualifying format. You can see it on the Stafford socials, and I believe it's been maybe posted to the Monaco page by now. I'm not sure. But they are going to whittle it down to 30 cars through heats, a pole dash, a group qualifying, not in that order, but, all
Rob,
together.
if I could just interrupt you just for that thing there.
Yes, why not?
Let's throw this up here,
bring it
shall
up
we?
here.
So they're doing a group qualifying. They're going to take the top 6 for a pole dash.
What does that mean? Top 6 for a pole dash?
Yeah, so they'll run, the group qualifying, which is good old basically time trials. And then the top 6 are going to essentially do a pill draw and then run a 10-lap shootout amongst themselves, kind of like World of Outlaws style.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the field, you can see there, they are going to run 3 heats to set positions 7 through 24. Then there will be 2 consies to set 20. It says 24th there, but it's 25th through 28. And then there's going to be 2 provisionals to round out 30 driver field. Now I ask you, are you in favor of limiting the field sizes for the sake of, a cleaner, maybe quicker show, or do you want to start as many cars as the track can physically handle?
Well, my question becomes really quick. I know the Monaco series has their own rules, right?
Yep.
So that's their series. But if the SK Lights can start 38 cars, why can't the Monaco series start 38 cars?
One reason possibly you can make?
What's that?
Pit stalls.
Yep.
I think Stafford's got 30 pit stalls, give or take a couple. So if there's 43 cars entered to the event, you can't start all 43 of them because there's not enough pit stalls compared to SK Lights where there is no pit road.
I like how it ups the ante.
It does.
Like if everybody goes there and they know they're getting in, it's not as intense as if 13 of them are going to be going home.
Yeah. And running consies, let me tell you something. Those last chance qualifiers,
oh man,
they can be really hectic, especially if you have a couple big names in there that had bad luck in the heat. They can be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it. I mean, by that point, by the time the consies roll around, only 24 guys are locked into the race.
Yeah.
You got 43 showing up. So if we're running 2 10-car open mod consies, I mean, that's going to be a show in and of itself.
You want to hear something funny, right? So it's public news because it's on the forum. I haven't talked about my boy Nicky in a while, but I said to Nick, Nick's in that race tomorrow, and I said to Nick, don't suck.
Don't suck?
Don't suck tomorrow, Nick. And he
You gonna say what car he's going to be in?
He goes, it's going to be a blessing if I just make the race tomorrow, because he realizes that there could be 12 to 15 cars that have to go home tomorrow.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So just to make the show for some of these teams is going to be a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, in the case of this many cars, I mean, at Stafford, it would be hard to start 43, 44 cars.
Yes.
I do like, though, how it's been turned into sort of its own show. I mean, a good parallel would be kind of how people say, the Daytona 500 duels have lost all their pizzazz because nobody's going home. I mean, back when you were sending 10 home from each feature, it was like, oh, I got to watch the duels because my guy might not even be in this race.
Yep.
They're sort of creating that feeling with this format. Again, though, if they were just doing group qualifying and then said, all right, 12 of you are going home, I don't know if I would be all about that.
You know what's going to be hard for me tomorrow night? I know this is probably going to be a stupid comment, so I'm going to say it anyways.
Go ahead, Diego.
Right?
We look forward to those.
Yeah.
When has that ever stopped you?
All right. So I'm always one. Rachel gets real mad at me because I'm always like, when we go to the Monaco race at Seacock, I'm like, 10 to go. Like, we stay to the end. I'm like, let's go. Because I don't want to get stuck in traffic for an hour.
Right.
Of course, what does she do? Steps on a rock, rolls her ankle. So it's all swollen. She's mad as hell at me. It's my fault that she rolled the ankle, right? So tomorrow we're gonna go and just try to make laps in our SK Light. It's a big night. We want to go try to do it. It's gonna be real hard for me. Like, I'm gonna be like, do I stay and watch the end? Or do we get out and try to beat the traffic down 32?
Right.
It's going to be such a good race.
I know.
That I'm going to, right now, I want to stay and watch. I want to stay and watch at least. And if it's getting interesting at the end, it's going to be hard to get the hell out of there early.
It's going to be one of those deals where everybody just, all at once gets up from the stands and then it just becomes a traffic jam at the exit.
Oh, right.
I mean, especially for those kind of touring races. I mean, with the field they got.
Well, I think that with flow, lets some people sit at home because it is a work night.
Right.
But I bet you the stands will be quite full tomorrow night, especially with the amount of teams that are there. Because, each team brings their crew and brings the crew's families. So right. I suspect that it's going to be quite busy there tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure. I mean, even the SK Lights are doing their own duel-ish.
It's another,
format. Yeah.
Yes, and I suspect that. Like, I texted Dave today, is everybody going to make the SK Light race? Because I have a feeling, Waterford has SK Lights off this week. Not that many guys venture there, but you may see a guy like Eric Bourgois or one of those guys venture up for this duel race. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Well, I got one more for you in the same vein there.
Hold on, Rob. Before you get to your second question,
go ahead.
I just want to, because Fran Lawler was asking in the chat about Stefanik at Stafford when it came to consecutive wins at on the tour at a certain track, and I just double checked it. Stefanik had in the heyday of the X6 back in the late '90s, he had 5 of 6 and 7 of 10. Including 3 in a row, but never more than 3 consecutive races. So,
and also, Keeter's making a good point, Diego.
What's up?
Your boy Nicky. What if he wins? So you're not there. I mean, you want that to happen?
You're going to be there, though, aren't you?
Yeah, he says to me today, "You want a spot?" I'm like, "You don't want me to spot? I don't spot for those kind of races."
I thought your brother was.
Well, I don't know where Sean is. I don't know if Sean's going.
By the way, he's still thanking his spotter, Sean.
Oh, it's so funny though. It's so funny when he says it.
I've had a few people say Did he just thank his spotter?
Yeah,
I'm like,
we got to go
yup.
check something out. Here.
Right.
All right, sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
No, so the next part of it, as you saw there in that graphic earlier, there will be 2 provisionals there. And I believe that's a Monaco rule, the way they set them, or maybe it's a track rule. It's not exactly clear from the info I got how they're setting them. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like most recent race winner, top driver in points to not make it maybe. But regardless, are you in favor of provisionals, or do you think that we should just let 2 more guys time trial, qualify their way in through heats or what have you?
No, you got to have provisionals.
Gotta have.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if Ryan Preece crashes in his heat race and then he has something happen in the consi, you're going to want to give him a provisional and put him in the race.
Right.
He's a NASCAR Cup Series star.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to have provisionals.
Yeah, it is truly from a branding perspective at that point.
But everybody.
And that's really what it is, right? I
Yeah.
mean, most of the time, sometimes you're going to give it to, there's not every race that Ryan's going to be in it, but sometimes you're going to give it to the guy who has had bad luck but has, supported your series every single race that you've held. You're going to want to give it to him or the point leader or whatever.
I think Ryan Newman's going to be there too.
Yes.
I mean,
correct.
He's entered, yep.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about provisionals is the guys that are very close to qualifying or just missed, they always get pissed because they don't get a provisional.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? They're the guys that are really butthurt. Like,
Right.
what the hell? Who is this guy? Even though it's Ryan Preece, he doesn't support our series. He doesn't do this and that. I'm here every week.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear the chirping right now.
Right.
Right? I mean, that's just the unfortunate part about provisionals. Those guys see it a different way.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but drivers getting pissed. Imagine how pissed whatever 10,000 fans are going to be if they show up. And
Right.
the
Preece
whole week
doesn't
they've been
race.
seeing Preece, Newman are coming to Stafford,
Yeah.
and they both wreck out in the heat in either races.
How awesome is that, though?
Oh, I'm all over
Like,
it.
seriously.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. I know Preece has been struggling a little, but he has a lot on his plate with Cup and stuff, and
Right.
he has to do these appearances. I'm sure his schedule is rock solid.
Right.
And if you follow him on social media, you see that he's building either a super or a pro late or some sort of car.
Right.
He has a lot happening, but we were talking before the show. It'll be hard to count him out at Stafford.
They will
Why
be.
would you?
Right.
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he went to speed weeks and, he's always Ryan Preece and he's good. He always has speed.
Yeah.
But it's to the regulars, they're hard to beat, like the Patrick Emmerlings
Right.
and those guys.
Well, even oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all right. They were grinding it out and they're doing it weekly. Just to show up and try to take their lunch money is hard to do now.
Yeah, I mean, it's even more so difficult for him now because, the Cup platform and the modified platform are like the most converged they've ever been. I mean, you're driving a completely different beast Sunday.
You don't think so?
I don't
No,
think that throws Preece off at all.
I'm with
You don't
Bonsa.
think
I
so?
don't know. He came from modifieds. To me, it's like riding a bike. It's Stafford's his home track. I think he loves those cars. I bet you he's been on the phone talking to his dad about how they're setting it up or how they're going, how the game plan's going.
Oh, that's for sure
And
happening.
he does not.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He is really good at the PR part of it, and he's great with the fans and signing autographs and doing anything that people need him to do. But he's going there to win that race. He's super competitive.
Dude, the place will go nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
If he's out front battling the lead.
Well, let's not discount Newman. The last time we saw him at Stafford, he was driving John Paul Chenette's car.
He drove to the front.
Or John Michael Chenette, pardon me. And he was running top 5 until he ran out of gas.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
he was making
yeah.
forward progress into the top 5. We just never got to see the final result.
Yeah. You guys got a sleeper of the race? Or maybe I know we never discussed this.
There's so many drivers.
Yeah, but you have to have like maybe a sleeper. Do you guys have anybody in mind that could possibly be?
We'll talk about the pick'ems later.
Yeah, but it's just sleeper.
Yeah, what is this? This is
Sleeper pick.
This is like a sleeper. Like who's your sleeper? I mean,
What
somebody's.
if the sleeper I have in mind is my pick?
Well, then that's good for you.
I can give one sleeper.
Who's that?
Tyler Chapman.
Really? My sleeper would be George Bassett.
is he
George-
even racing?
George
He's
Bassett's
not
not going to be
racing.
there.
Junior. Oh, he's not racing?
No.
I like that
Pump's
you
not
clarified
racing?
Junior there.
Ooh, I didn't know
No,
that.
I think he's still suspended.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he can't race
He's out
because of
He's
that?
out for the Stafford races.
He's a sleeper, all right.
Oh, he's definitely a sleeper then.
He's fast asleep.
All right. Yeah, continue on. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, my sleeper pick.
Dead air, guy. Say something.
I I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
I
There's
don't
so
know.
many
It's hard
cars
to say. It's
there.
hard to call it. I mean, I'm looking at the list. There's like even someone like who I think of as the stars. I mean, you could almost call sleepers at this point because there's so many.
Going back to the original topic, you got to have provisionals.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's not an option.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying the fans would go nuts if he wins. Imagine how nuts the fans would go if he don't even race.
Listen,
That's
Andy,
exactly right.
Andy J showing up.
He is. Yep.
Oh yeah, that was the last minute addition I was thinking of.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yep.
He got beautiful looking race cars too.
Yep. Well, that's the stat chat. We'll get more into sleeper picks later.
Okay.
All right. Listen, let's carry on. It's time for a wonderful edition of the Broadbrook Heating and Cooling Did You Know segment. So, Diego, as we said before, the limited late model rookies, Travis Hydar and Jason Lafayette, are currently tied for the point lead. Did you know that it was really a struggle to find out if there was other ones? But with the help of Stafford, looks like the most recent one was Jeremy Sorrell. In the 2014 SK Light season was the last time that a rookie won a track championship.
Wow.
Also on the list here, thanks to Scott Running and David Arute, who shot us some info. Michael Jarvis, Matt Galco, also in the SK Lights. Corey Hutchins goes back to our debate last year. Corey Hutchins was a rookie in 2007 when he already had NASCAR regional championships and Speedbowl and Thompson titles. But
Right.
that's another debate. But anyways, it's really cool to see Travis and Jason having a really good opening inaugural season, we should say. All right. Now.
Don't want to throw that controversial term around there.
Yeah.
The rookie.
Right. Well, yeah, we beat that to death last year. We'll get back to that, I'm sure, at some point.
Yep.
Diego, saddle up and ride, my friend. It's that time once again.
Why are you crying?
Yeah, it sounded like you were crying over there.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
A lot. All right. Hey, it's another segment here of viewer mail. Thanks to Ed Marcel, Firewood, and Land Clearing. And thanks for everybody for sending the emails in. They've been a lot, and they've been really good. And so, unfortunately, we can't read them all every week because there's getting to be an abundance of them. But
the plan is to get to all of them.
We're going to get to all of them. And so we really appreciate the emails. So keep them coming in, guys. We do appreciate it. And gals. We're going to start off with a Stafford regular SK guy. You guys all know him. His name is Wesley Prucker.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Wesley.
I've heard he's got a gal now. You heard about this?
I haven't heard about it. I don't follow his personal life.
How about we don't talk about his personal life? Just get to the question.
Got a nice
It was
one.
on the stream.
Okay, you guys ready? I meant to ask this question a week or two ago. I understand that the divisions at Stafford will not be changing. Of course, they don't do that. But do you think it would be cool, with the lack of cars in the limited and late model divisions, to combine the two and bring in a truck division as a support division? I feel like it would be exciting as the street stocks are weekly and bring in a great field. First off, it's great that a guy like Wesley Prucker enjoys watching the street stock races because they have been awesome to watch weekly. It's been a great division. My take, what's that?
I was going to say, struggling car counts. The limited late models had 20 cars last week.
Yeah, I think he meant because the late models were struggling a little bit the previous weeks, 10, 12 cars, I think there was. And so, I think it's more about the trucks coming in, and I know people probably are against it, but the Arutes have done a great job, and this is just going to be my answer, that they're not going to get off from the chemistry that they have going.
No.
What they have going is working really well, right?
Nor should they. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to see trucks run there. If we could get 20 truck race to run there every now and again, once a month, I'd be all for it. But at the cost of either the lates or limited lates, I mean, not a chance.
Yeah,
those two divisions are good for completely different reasons. You don't want to create some amalgamation there.
See, I don't
create some what?
Amalgamation.
I don't really.
Hey, you've been throwing the big words around too.
I don't really like the trucks on the big tracks, like Thompson. The truck races at Thompson, they're okay. I'd rather see them on the bull rings. They're much more exciting on those. I don't know. I do like the trucks, but to me, it's kind of like the mini stocks. Like I love the mini stocks, but I don't really want to see them at Stafford.
I'd love to see the trucks once at Stafford just to see what they would look like, but how many drivers would that attract if it was a weekly division?
I think
and
a
then,
lot.
And then on top of that, the limited late model combination, I don't think could ever work because a lot of limited late model drivers can't afford to race late models.
Yep.
So how are you going to adapt the rules? And then late model drivers, a lot of them don't want to run the 602.
Right.
So they want to run their own engines. It's just not practical, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with
To
that.
tell all those guys that you either have to upgrade your car or, oh, I know you spent all this money, but now you basically got to tear it down and start over. Like, I don't, that's not going over well.
I mean, on top of that, Stafford has done just an absolute fantastic job of running their show and running their track, right? The competitors don't run their track. The officials don't run their track. They make the rules. It's their sandbox, and they've done a hell of a job with car counts, with fans, with just the whole overall atmosphere of the place. I sit in line there and got tires a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to the 22 limited late model.
Gary Patnode.
And so I've never met any of these guys, but we were just having general conversation. And they get mad, they wreck their cars, but you know what they say? I freaking love this place, and I'll be back next week. No problem. No questions asked. And everybody there has that feeling.
Yeah.
That's why they feel appreciated. They love the way the program's run. They feel like they're treated correctly, and the fields are full.
Right.
Why would Stafford go and change all that?
Yeah.
Doesn't make much sense. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. So thank you, Wesley. This is Scott Parker. This is a little bit of a long-winded one. I may screw up a couple words. Yeah, here we go. Diego, the time.
Wow, just to you? He's only asking you, huh?
He's only asking me.
All right, Scott, you're off on the wrong foot.
It says Diego. It says Diego, and it's my segment.
No, it's not your segment.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Diego, the time is now before the bowl goes quietly into the good night. Low car counts, lack of rules enforcement, most important, people afraid to speak up or ask any questions of ownership or management because of the fear of reprisals. There are a bunch of people with good ideas and suggestions that fall on deaf ears. The passion people have for the place is reigning. This causes a lot of us to take things very personal when discussing the track and what's needed. This needs to stop. The main thing is many people want to race, continue to support the race, but again, no one gets any answers. Bruce is not the guy to take it forward, but I find it hard to believe he's not willing to listen in the right venue. I'm suggesting a meeting of racers, owners, track management on a night off from racing under the tent at the track. Ideas and expectations must be discussed without fear or feeling insulted or personally attacked without reprisals. I think it can be done, needs to get done, or I'm telling you the feeling is going to be gone. And so that's basically about it. He goes on about talking about rules packages, which is not going to happen for three divisions. But
So,
I mean,
I got things to say.
Okay.
This is like a. I remember having a similar conversation with Terry about this, and there's a lot of passion for the Speedbowl, and a lot of people want to see certain things, but like the whole meeting of the Bruce and like the management and like. It's not a community thing. It's private enterprise. And although a lot of us don't like certain things, the way Bruce handles things or operates the place, it's his business. Like I don't want you to go round up a bunch of drivers and fans and decide how you're going to run the podcast. You know what I mean? Like we're going to run the podcast the way we feel it's best. Now,
nor would it work. I think that's the critical thing here.
That's also
whether they
correct.
wanted it to happen or not.
It's not right. That's not a good idea either. Right. I remember at one point when the Speedbowl was in limbo and somebody sent me an email and was like, well, can't we just, run it like a community like the Green Bay Packers? It's like, no, that's a terrible idea.
No.
So I don't agree with everything that Bruce does. And I think we've all had our gripes, but it's his business. And that's just not that kind of gathering of the minds is not going. First of all, I don't think he would embrace that. I don't really know Bruce well, but I don't think he would embrace it, and nor do I think that would be a productive idea.
I can say one thing, because of the amount of turnover at the top of the food chain it has ruined the divisions at the track, and I'm specifically talking about the street stockers, right? They were fighting and battling. They want this rule, that rule. So each guy that was at the top made a change from Mike Maffio, then to maybe Foster had changed something. It has left a place in shambles. The rule changes and stuff over the past couple of years has really just crushed that division. The drivers were like, so I don't know if it was Mike Maffio, but he was the one that started that whole deal. In the street stocks, they wanted these bodies. We should be more like Seekonk street stocks. Now, the Seekonk street stocks are limited late models up in Stafford.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is a
They also run on the same night. Why would you want to model it after that?
What is the Waterford street stock? When Norm Root goes up to Stafford, it's a limited late model.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they just killed the division listening to the drivers.
Yeah.
The drivers wanted it. Now there's 8 cars. Now they're pissed. Now what are you going to do? Now that's not going to work. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I've always heard that if you listen to the general public, it only accelerates the death of a racetrack.
Right. True story.
There's a reason why not many racetracks take that approach.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some hypothetical, very heavy on the hypothetical, perfect combination of officials, drivers, fans. But the reality is it's idealistic.
Yeah.
I mean, you ever getting that group of people in a room to actually make a change, the chance of that happening is very close to being 0.
To me, because my heart burns like yours, Sid, for the Waterford Speedbowl. The passion never ends. As bad as things get, you're always looking at the glass half full. To me, I just wish that the ownership of the Speedbowl would trust in somebody at the top and let them just do their job. And let them do their job for 2 years and leave them alone. And if you trusted in them enough to hire them, let them do their job without all this little bickering back and forth. What kind of happens there? And I'm not saying stuff that, everybody knows it. That goes there.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I agree with you. That's not what the job description is. That's been proven.
That's what I'm saying, right? And that's been the problem.
Yeah.
Plus, there's another aspect that I'll touch on later on in this segment.
Okay.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. That's twice you used that word tonight. Okay.
I do want to say something to the viewers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If anyone wants to send us questions as a group, please send them to SIDViewPodcast at gmail.com, please.
Okay.
Subtle.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay. Well, thanks, Scott. That brought out a good conversation. We have another one. I want to say this is LJ. It almost looks like Alamio, but I'm probably butchering his name, but I'm sorry. But this is a great one. He says, watching Slingers Nationals tonight. This was last week, right after watching the SIDS View podcast, of course. I got to see the roof tap rule utilized, which I have never heard of, honestly, in which a driver got into another driver, spun them out, but the offending driver tapped the roof of his car, signaling that he was fully to blame. And this allowed race control to place the spun out driver to the rightful spot in the running order. My question is, should this roof tap rule be more widely used at our local tracks? In my over 40 years of attending races here in New England, I've never seen that used.
So let me ask this. Let's say driver A dumps driver B. Clear as day. Just jacked their back tires off the ground, spun him out. But the driver who wrecked him doesn't tap the roof. Can race control still send him to the back?
They have to go to the back.
No, I'm saying if the driver does not tap the roof, can race control still say you didn't tap the roof, but you still have to go to the back?
In that
So
case,
that's
wouldn't
not what he's
both go to
saying,
the
though.
back?
He's saying that the guy that got spun out.
Yeah.
Right.
So if no roof tap goes, they both go to the back.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. So, like, is that still an option? Like, can race control still say you didn't tap your roof,
I
but you
would
still
say
got to
no.
go to the back?
I would say no because it's such a controversial call because even though car B got into car A may have slipped up and got loose a little that you couldn't see, and he got him on accident.
So the decision is solely based on the driver who caused the accident.
In that case, I'm dumping a lot of people, not tapping the roof.
No, because everybody's going to the back, so you still don't want to do it. But if I'm racing Sid and Sid's a good guy and I clearly make a bonehead move and clean him out, I'm like, damn, I did that and I screwed up. I tapped my roof. Sid, go ahead. I deserve to go to the back.
Okay, so you're saying they're going to go to the back anyways. Why?
Yeah, I mean, that's essential
No,
to it working,
the guy
right?
that spun out the car is going to go to the back. The guy that got spun out would get his spot back in second place. Right?
No, yeah, I get the rule.
Yep.
I do get the rule. This is me being a devil's advocate here.
Yep.
So let's say the person does not tap the roof. So does that mean, all right, the guy who got spun goes to the back, but the guy who didn't spin but caused the accident stays in his position?
That's up to discretion
I would
for
say
the race
control
director.
Okay, so race director can still make that choice. That's what I'm saying.
Just like a regular race.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I'm not against that.
No, I mean, you
I don't
have
mind
to
it.
have that as an option. Otherwise, that rule would not work because
I
so
like-
many guys would not tap the roof. I mean, come on.
But the good guys will that just want to race. And
Well-
if they clearly screwed up, you know, like if I took Bonds out and didn't mean to do it, I'm like, damn it, man, I didn't want to do that. I'm
you
going to
sure
go to the
about
back. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to the back
Right.
anyways. There's no reason for him to pay the price because I didn't mean to do
I mean,
that.
I like the rule, but obviously the door still has to be open for race control. You can't let the drivers like
Which is
100% decide whether or not they go into the back.
Right, which is why I asked, just to
Right.
be sure like that
Yeah.
option is still there. I don't mind it.
I feel like it depends on the division. Like I could see the Speedbowl mini stocks doing that, and a large majority of the competitors tapping the roof. I don't know if I see anybody in the Stafford late models doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
No.
It would be fun though, you know, to try it. You know, like I wish they did the cone. I wish they did the cone more often.
Yep.
Right? There's things like that make the race more interesting. You know, if Jason Palmer doesn't want to go to the top and decides to start third instead of second and put somebody else up there, it's going to be fun. It gives somebody else a shot. I wish racing needs, I don't really like the segments. I know this is off topic, but little things like the cone or tap the roof, it may make racing a little better. I don't know. I'm not
There's
sure.
a sliding scale. I mean,
Yeah.
people will call them gimmicks, but I think like the cone's
Yeah.
a great one.
Yeah, those are good
That
ones.
rule, if implemented properly, I think could be a great one too.
You'll see the choose cone tomorrow for the Monaco Modifieds.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we're moving on to the next one. This is to one of our faithful.
Okay.
You know who this is? Mr. Jeremy Martin.
Oh, he faithful.
I am familiar
Okay,
with that.
here we go.
guy.
This is what Jeremy. He's always got great questions, though. So, Jeremy, we do appreciate you always chirping in.
Always?
Almost always. Okay. Are race fans and drivers the reason no one wants to be officials and staff at racetracks these days? They get yelled at and abused all the time. What could be done to change this? This is true. He's very true.
Yeah.
100%.
Right? I mean, these guys are like, geez, you're like walking in at the bad guy right away. Right?
Not many people, whether you believe it or not, whether you tell yourself or not, like to be chastised every week
No,
for
really?
a call that you make. It's just, it gets tiring, and not many people can handle dealing with that every week. There's not many Scott Tapleys out there that just don't care what you have to say or what your opinion is.
Right.
And I think that's why you don't see a lot of young officials. I mean, how many young race officials at Stafford, Thompson, and Waterford do you see? Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
So what happens as everyone gets older? Where's that pipeline of new officials? Nobody wants to be in a thankless job.
Right.
And
Yeah.
officiating, especially race directing, is the most thankless job in the industry.
I mean, you almost got to be some level of jaded or worn out. I mean, because you know damn well you're not going to go in to be a race official and it's going to be all smiles and waves every week. Like it's just the expectation.
Is Jeremy, does he want me to get in specifics? I don't know.
No, I don't know if he does, huh?
Go ahead, what are you gonna say?
I can tell you this, and this is only from because my brother ran the track, and so we used to talk a lot. And I the one thing that was wearing on him was the constant like coming after him about what happened.
Who is this?
My
now?
brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the Mondays, the same cars would be sitting outside the gate looking to yell at him, wanting to argue about what happened. And, you know, it just gets tiring, right? And these people are doing it for the love of the sport. But little do the people know and the racers know that they're like crushing it, crushing the people that are really want to do this and make it a fun place for them. That's just my opinion. Like they come here because they love racing it and they have passion for it. Why do you want to shit on them all night? That's what I don't get. You know what I mean?
You almost can't expect, though, like going in as a race official, and yes, they do deserve respect, but you can't expect that you're going to get that. I mean, in no sport really is the official, like someone's going to be mad at you eventually.
I'll give a specific example. Being the race director at Waterford, they've gone through a cycle of them.
Oh,
and they're people who love the track, who want to support the track, who want to help the track when they need someone in that spot.
Right.
And it seems like weekly, no matter who's in that position, they are getting ripped a new one.
Yeah.
And especially being up in the turn 4 tower,
every week.
Spotters come up to them, drivers come up to them, crew members, crew chiefs, car owners yelling at them during the event. That is not fun to deal with. So I don't blame those guys for after a year or two saying, I'm done. Because they lose that passion.
It wears you out.
And we're humans, all right? Look, are there times where I disagree with a call made by a track? Obviously. We all disagree with a call at some point, but they're human.
Yeah.
So, they make mistakes. No one's perfect. We don't have AI doing race directing.
I was just going to say that. They should. Put a little camera. AI will make the call.
They'll still complain.
I don't know. I don't know, because at that point, I mean, where's the rage going?
We're going to move on to the next one.
Well, I was just going to say, because Jeremy said, go ahead. So that stems from there was a spotter in an unauthorized place.
Okay.
And Jeremy basically told him the spotters belong over there, and the guy did not he did not go where he was supposed to go, and just
pissed Jeremy off.
Yeah, and it was just being difficult about it.
Yeah.
And it's
well, maybe you need security on the spotter stand. I could do that.
You're too likable to be security.
Hey, I will say this. You want to know when the complaining stops? When there's no racetrack being
That's
run.
right.
Yeah.
But that's the point, Bonssa.
Right.
That's exactly the point, because everybody wants to bitch and complain and make life hell for everybody that you're supposed to be having fun doing. I mean, including myself. Sometimes I fall into it with Emma, and I'm like, damn it, I'm supposed to be having fun doing this, and I let my emotions get the best of me, and I hate it when that happens. And I wish there was somebody to say, yo, chill out, bro. This is supposed to be a fun night.
I mean, you don't put that much time into something, though, than not have feelings for it. Like, it's not possible.
Of course.
Hey, that's what she said.
Okay, you ready to go?
I'm ready, dude.
This is from this guy. I don't know him. Blake Dorney.
Wild Thing Karts Racer. Yep.
Okay, Blake, thanks for sending in a question. He says he has 2 quick questions for you guys. Do you think drivers coming up now have it harder or easier than they did 15 to 20 years ago to earn respect and get noticed? Second part of this question is, as a 15-year-old trying to move up, should I focus more on learning setups or just getting as much seat time as I can? And he says, thanks for all the great content. So thank you, Blake. And I'll let you guys have at it.
Well, you're the driver.
I was about to say.
You're the driver in the group.
What I'm going to, because I know you guys have a lot to say.
Don't kick it to me. I've never driven a race car.
So to me, Blake, I'm sure he's a hell of a racer and he's got a lot of passion, or he wouldn't be asking these questions. As a youngster, you want to drive and feel as much as you can.
Yep.
Right? You want to get that feeling in your butt when you're driving. You want to know the changes you made to see if it helped what you're feeling and make it better.
Yep.
Therefore, it converts you almost into a crew chief. And I tell my kids that. I tell Brody that. Brody, you almost have to be your own crew chief. You have to go out. Don't care about dropping speed right now. Just feel the car, see what it needs, and as you get that right, you'll get the speed.
Yep. I have a similar answer to you, but for a whole different reason.
Okay.
I mean, this is a name and face brand-based sport now. Like grassroots from the ground up, like you need airtime. You need to have a presence. Just what rides come to you, take the ride. I mean, if you even so happen to luck into a top 5, like it's great. But I mean, it's not like not running those races is going to be better for your career somehow, even if they're not great runs.
Right.
I feel like you need to be as many places in front of as many eyes as you possibly can.
I think it is harder for drivers these days at the age they start to earn respect compared to 15, 20 years ago, because now there's always this stigma with young drivers, that young, spoiled brat sometimes with the rich parents or whatever, who doesn't work on their car. that has been nailed on these young drivers, I feel like, nonstop, and I think that's unfair. I'll give you an example. The Chapmans. The Chapmans have been called spoiled brats because of having money in the family, whatever. I've been to their shop multiple times. They are working on those cars. It's not like their dad is doing all the work for them. I see Tyler and Steven wrenching on those cars all the time. They are working on those cars. They're setting up the cars with their team. John Pulio, he's the same way. He works on those cars with his dad, with Keith. A lot of these drivers don't deserve that stigma. And even if they do, so what? So what? If they're good on the track and they don't act like they're above everyone, who cares?
Yeah, right.
The big thing is if you act spoiled and you start driving spoiled, that's one thing. But a lot of these drivers that get that stigma just because they're young, they do not deserve that. They work their tails off. They're taught by their parents to work on the cars. Colton Gambacord in the street stocks, he's working on his cars with his dad.
He's been great to watch, too.
His dad's not going to let him just sit down and do nothing. A lot of these youngins work on the race cars, and that's why they're so good. And even for those who don't work as much in the cars, they're good out there, and they generally drive with respect. So it bothers me when these young drivers don't get that respect when they do well on the track just because they're young and spoiled when that's not always the case.
Yeah. I mean, bottom line is, I think at the end of the day, Blake, I mean, you go as far as you want to go. You know, like, I can tell you this, Blake, and this is just from personal experiences. You can do whatever you want. That's what's great about this country. And you can race it. If you want to work hard, you can race as much as you want to race. And so I would be one to get as much seat time. And then, I mean, Steven Kopchek's a perfect example. Great seat time, great crew chief. He's wanted by everyone now. I mean, he's a perfect example of almost how to do it.
5-tool player.
That's it. So good luck to you, Blake. Good luck to your career. And that's it, man. Thanks for the questions. We're going to move on to one more. You guys ready?
Oh, we got one more?
One more. And
Okay.
this is from John Smith. And we have touched on this before, and we'll get your guys' opinions.
John Smith?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, that seems dubious.
Sounds made up.
John C.
I
Smith.
mean, that is like the basic.
Sure it's not your brother?
No, this is Smitty. His name is Smitty.
Okay.
John Smitty.
Yep. It says, hey, Diego, Sid, and the gang. My question is, which type of racing is most fun to race as a driver?
Now, why would he address that to all
how
of
the
us?
hell am I supposed to answer that?
I was going to compliment him on like addressing the group, and then he asked a question only you can answer.
A 40 or 35 lap straight out get to the lead, or 80 or 150 lap tour mod race where there's strategics and you have to conserve? Thanks for taking my question. I mean, I've never ran many big races, and I've only been used to running small races.
Yeah.
I love the shootouts. I think Keith Rocco loves the shootouts. That's why he's never left really the SKs.
Yeah. He basically said that when he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's something to be said about the shootouts. It's on the wheel. It's all out passion for 35 laps. Give it all you got. Nobody's high. You know, it's great racing.
Right.
That's why the SK mods are so good at Stafford. I mean, there is no laying down from lap 1 to lap 40. Everybody is all out.
Yep.
Right?
Strategy can be fun to watch sometimes.
That's what gets me with the long races. I love divergent strategies. Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'll go to Thompson for an example, and they run these. I remember when they used to run the 300. They run these 150 lap races. I mean, for a good portion of this race, when they run like 60 laps straight at green flag, I'm like, this is painful.
I don't know, though. I mean, obviously, I'm not a driver, but when they extended that Monaco race at Seekonk to be 125 laps instead of 100, and the pit strategy started coming to play, you see guys driving from the back of the field up front. I don't know if that race would have been as good as 100 laps.
How many
I feel
laps?
like that hugely improved the
How many
race.
laps is tomorrow's race?
80.
80 lapper.
Oh, 80. So there's. Will they pit in that
No,
race?
I think it's probably going to be.
No, they'll pit.
I listen. If
I think it's 2 change tires, and normally if there's a caution around halfway lap 50, they'll pit for those tires.
Guys like Hirschman and them aren't though. If they're up front, they never do.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a winner in the open 80s not pit at all.
This would be great for next week. I'd be I'll be interested to see who didn't pit and where they finished.
Yeah.
See, I originally thought that the reason that because it was going to be 100, I think, like originally scheduled, and they shortened it to 80 to try and make it a one-stop race. I don't know. That might be completely fabricated, but I remember someone telling me that.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a one-tire race or two tires, but usually for 80 laps, it's a two-tire race. And what they do is you can pit on lap 30, lap 50, change the rights, change the rears, or change the rights and swap the lefts, which I've seen Mike Christopher, Ryan Priest, like 4 years ago, Lincoln Tech 80. He pitted for tires on the right side and swapped the lefts, fell back to like 20th, carved through the field in the last 30 laps and won the event.
You know who started that, though, right?
Teddy?
Mario and
Mario
Tommy
Fiore?
Barrett. Tommy Barrett. Remember they used to come in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they do that same thing all the time. Back when MRS was big, they would just cruise around. They'd do that with like 30 or 40 to go and just come out and put a straight ass whooping on everybody.
Yeah. I appreciate that strategy and seeing everything develop over the long duration of the race. I always have a huge appreciation watching Matt Hirschman 20th and telling somebody, hey, keep an eye on him. He's back there, but not for long.
You got to case by case it, though. I mean, an SK feature at Stafford at 100 laps would not be as good as the 40s.
You know what?
I can confidently say that.
You know what's great about tomorrow, and I remember seeing Matt do this up at Claremont. If he's running towards the back of the pack, let's just hypothetically say something happens. He's that guy that pits early, puts tires on, and moseys along.
Yep.
Everybody pits.
Yep.
Now he's sitting like 8th with 20 to go, with tires that he just moseyed all the way up to 8th because everybody pitted.
Yeah.
That's his strategy. That's how he does it. But
and you mentioned the 100-lap SK races, Rob. One thing about the SK is the tires are a lot harder because you're not pitting during that 100-lapper for new tires. Tour Type Modifieds have very soft tires.
Yeah.
So they wear out during a run, and you can see it. And if you put on new tires, you will be much faster.
I used to run those tour tires on my SK.
Right.
That's why I ran so good for so long.
I'm joking. You admit that now.
I'm joking. Hey, listen, that was another great segment. Thanks, Ed Marcel, Firewood and Land Clearing, and that wraps that up.
All right. Well done once again. Listen, Diego, this one might be insufferable. You ready?
Yes.
It's time for the Northeast Truck and Off-Road Weekly Pick'ems.
Wow.
My man Rob.
Damn.
What?
Wow.
My man Frel went
Holy
clean
crap.
sweep.
Has that ever happened?
No.
And here y'all thought I was still in the basement.
No, well done.
Yo, Fro!
That's a week.
We out, baby! We out of there! Wow! What a week,
Can I
dude.
just tell you how hard I was screaming at Patrick Emmerling in those final laps of the tour race?
Did he finish second?
He finished second, and he was coming too, but he didn't have enough for Austin.
Yeah.
But I was screaming at the TV.
Good on you, Rob. That's
last
Damn, I don't
Yeah.
think that has that ever been done?
No, I got 4 last week. That last year. I think that, that's the best. That,
Damn,
Now
what a
impressive.
listen. I know everybody thought I was bad at the pick'ems, but the reality is I just had to sandbag for you guys, try and make it interesting. But you know, maybe through the season, I gotta turn it up now.
You're not even leading. Calm
I gotta
down.
turn it up.
Why are you talking like that? Sound like SpongeBob.
That's it. That's ingrained in. Yeah. All right, Rob. Listen, it goes Rob, Sid, Remy. Preston is going to sit in for the hot seat pick'ems. And then Diego, what do you know? You're going last.
I can't believe I'm dead.
I'm going first. This is so like I'm out of the comfort zone now.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead.
Now it's the Master's turn.
Oh, Lord.
Stop. All right.
My gosh.
Stafford, SK Lights, Amanda West,
Wow.
Speedbowl, Street Stock, Aaron Plemons, Seekonk, Chase Belcher, late model, Touring, Monaco, throwing a little bit of dark horse, excuse me, Ryan Newman, Wild Card, Patrick Emmerling, Mod Tour.
Oh, I'm an Adnock.
Yeah. Wait, there's 2 features,
You have
right?
to say which one.
I'll go with the first one.
All right.
For car number 1.
Oh, that's very nice. I see what you did there. Well done by you. All right, you ready?
Why does Austin still not want me to pick him? What more can I do for you?
That's great. That's great.
You didn't even win him over, dude.
I know. You pick up, he wins.
What more can I do?
Clean sweep. He said, knock it off. Wow. Okay. All right, ready? Stafford, Hovey. Speedbowl. Saturday. Legends, PJ Evans. Seekonk, Pro Stock. The crafty veteran, Dave Darling. Touring Series. Evolve Truck Race number 2 at Monadnock. Todd Taylor. Wild card. I can't pick the Monaco race. It's too hard. Too many awesome shoes in there.
The Monaco race is obviously a touring series,
Yeah,
right?
that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going Wild and Wacky Wednesday, Sunday X-Car race. Christian Herman. That's my wild card pick. All right. Reminator.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Very confident.
Way to stay on brand. Make some noises first, then actually say words.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
that's how
what
I
she
work.
said.
That,
oh my. Sorry. That one slipped.
I don't know if he's going to race, but Stafford, SK Lights, Brian Sullivan, Waterford, Street Stocks, Aaron Plemons, Seekonk, Pro Stock, Jacob Burns, Touring. I'm going with Monaco. I'm taking a risk. I don't care. Steven Kopchik. And then I'm going back to Seekonk, late models, Luke LeBrun.
Why is it a risk to take Kopchik?
Because y'all are like, there's too many good cars.
He won
and
the
everything.
Sizzler.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I like the hand movements too. It really shows the conviction behind your picks.
Thank you. I try. I really do try.
All right. Remy.
Yeah.
You're solid.
Thank you.
All right, our main man, Preston. He's been just sitting here observing the chaos all night, studying up on his picks.
Hopefully I got good picks here, but for SK Lights for Stafford, I'm going to choose Amanda West. For Speedbowl, Saturday, I'm going to do Brad Strickland in the trucks.
Ooh.
For the Touring Series, I'm going to do Ryan Preece. Seekonk.
He's not going to be surprised if Ryan wins. He went right for him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Seekonk, we're going to choose a random name here. So
Go.
we're gonna do
I like this.
Late models, Chase Belker.
All right, nice.
Oh.
And then for a random pick.
So he hasn't been studying up. I lied.
I was too
Hey, he's doing them the way I do them. Good on you, Preston. Random name.
You got this.
We'll do Thompson.
No, you can't go Thompson.
Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We'll do another Stafford pick, I guess.
Nope. There's only one race there.
Man, I'm struggling now. I told you I was going to struggle the second I got to
Pick
the
a
last
Speedbowl one.
Yeah.
Pick a
Speedbowl?
speed.
All right, Speedbowl.
Yeah.
We'll do like an SK. Pick somebody in the SKs.
Do Super X.
No, don't send him down a wrong path.
We'll do Todd Owens in the mods.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Your picks are not bad.
Not bad.
Not good necessarily.
I'm learning. Hey,
sorry. Wow. No. I'm already getting way too out there. I gotta stop.
All right,
Getting
Diego.
too big over there.
All right. Mine might be chalkies, and some are the same as other people, but that's what you get when you go last.
No, it's not.
That's how I'm going to play my game. My stuff's been filled out since I started the show.
Okay, but you need to say it properly. That's what it gets when you don't know what to do when you pick last.
That's right.
Okay.
He's fully aware.
I don't care what you say. SK Light, Stafford. I'm going with my boy, Little Nicky.
Yep.
Speedbowl, Streeter, Aaron Plemons.
Chalk.
I need wins.
That you do.
Seekonk. Sportsman, Colby Lambert.
Chalk.
Whatever. Touring Series. Monaco. Ronnie Silk.
Chalk.
Your pick for the X cars on Sunday.
Dude, come on.
It doesn't get better than that.
Seriously?
It doesn't get better.
You're so stupid.
Wow.
I was picking Christian Herman before you got going.
You're the only one that picked Silk.
That's unbelievable, right?
At least
Well, you know
did
what's unbelievable? His
What?
last 2 Stafford starts, 2 DNFs.
Yeah,
Right.
but when he runs good,
It's
Can't
believable
beat
that
him.
Diego picked him.
Right.
Dang.
Well, listen. Diego's on a hot streak here.
I am.
He's taking over the Riley Generators Pop Culture Minute for this week.
Whoa, I am exciting.
down for us.
Yeah, man. All right, I want to give a special thanks to Riley Generators for sponsoring this part of the episode or the segment, whatever we call it. This week's Pop Culture Minute said, I may need your help with this.
Yeah, I'm ready over here.
Happens to be somebody very familiar to me. Happens to be my lovely little daughter, Jacqueline James Monahan.
Mm-hmm.
And this past week, they had National Dance Championship up at Foxwoods. And they did a dance that was replicating the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Oh.
Yes. And so they had the pleasure of winning. They won the overall title for the national championship. And then they had a battle off and finish second. And so they danced at Broadway Kids. And poor little JJ, she wanted to come in today. She's like, we're doing the Pop Culture Minute, Dad, and it's going to be on me. I'll sit in the chair for 4 hours. I don't care what it is. And she was just so excited. They watch weekly.
Well, let's show some photos here.
Wow.
There's JJ.
So there's little JJ. That's doing her Stupid Cupid, or her little solo dance, which was really awesome. And so proud of her as a father. So, yeah, look at her go. Look at the
facial reactions are phenomenal.
Her facial, look at her. 7 years old. Her facials are just tremendous. And so we're super excited. And to top it all off, they've got to do the dance. So they did this whole Dallas Cowboys dance routine, which is, you guys would be absolutely blown away. Honest to God, you watch this thing, it's ridiculous. And they actually had one of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders come down at the studio. Her name is Victoria Karina, I believe is her name. And they got to do the dance for her, got some tips from her. And, so all these little girls one day, they want to be like that.
So do you know the clip here? Is that the clip I have here?
The clip, yeah, probably the clip that was sent to you.
I've seen. Cue it up?
Cue it up. Let's check it out. Oh, this is Stupid Cupid. Look at. This is her dance. Go, JJ.
This was at Foxwoods?
Foxwoods.
Oh, that looks like it hurts.
Yes.
What a cutie.
Isn't it? This is so great. It's such a proud dad moment, And there's a lot of, these girls have been doing this all year for this, just so you know.
Like, could I even do like a jumping jack when I was 7? Like,
right.
I think I tore every muscle in my body
That's
watching
what I'm
that.
saying.
Seriously.
Yeah, multiple times.
I'd have 3 broken ankles.
Look at this. How cool.
That's awesome.
Isn't it?
What I really appreciate is how...
Look at her facials.
That's what I'm saying. She dances with her face, too. It's so good.
So we get to listen to the critiques of the judges after.
Yeah.
And so they'll be sitting here talking like this, and they're like, oh, bring the energy, girl. The facials are great. My wife sits and watches it, but it's just such a pleasure to be able to do the Pop Culture Minute tonight on little JJ. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Thank you.
She's awesome.
Yeah, thanks to Riley Generators, and keep kicking butt, JJ.
Hell yeah, JJ.
All right.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's find out what exactly is going to be on tap this week with our help from our friends over there at Myers Creamery.
Ooh, I love this one. Sid, go. Where are you?
We lost him.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot.
Oh my, that's a lot of graphics.
There's a lot going on there. So Stafford's got 3 events in 4 days, including the big Cletus McFarland weekend there, Burnout Rivals, New England 900, the big Monaco race. Tomorrow we'll be there shooting. Friday and Saturday for Seekonk. The Speedbowl has the SK's Trucks, Streeters, Minis, Legend Cars, and Crown Vics. 75 lapper for the Pro Stocks. Didn't they just have a 75?
I feel like it.
Yep.
I hope I didn't screw that up. I can't pronounce that tour up there in Canada, but that's where the ACT Tour is going to be. Pro 4 is going to be at Star. Double Nuts down there at Monadnock for not only the tour, but I believe the trucks are going to be there as well on both days. Granite State on Saturday, the Nemas on Sunday, and then Pass will be at Oxford Plain on Sunday as well. So we're going to have a lot to talk about again next week. Lots happening.
Wow.
All right, listen, we've reached the end of the show.
Wow.
It is time for us to figure out who won the week.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah, here we go. Why did you have it on Sid?
Come on, Remy.
Sorry.
Do you still want me to say it?
Yes.
Of course.
Brought to you by, wait for it, Skate It. We say it right.
We just gotta hope.
Thanks, Remy.
Just gotta hope we don't lose the
Thanks a
sponsor
lot.
after that debacle.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Skate Kit.
I got Aaron Plemons winning the street stock races at Stafford and Waterford. Nick Hubby winning the SK Light races at Thompson and Waterford. John McKennedy for winning the mod race Wednesday at Thompson and Friday at Lee. Austin Beers for winning his third straight race at Lancaster. Randy Cole for getting his first stock car race win in the Speedbowl late models. Remy has also put down Scott Saradinsky, Ray Christian, Andrew Duran, Jason Beal, pretty much anybody else that won a race. Good job, Remy.
They all won the week.
Saradinsky's a good one. That was a pretty awesome win.
Especially wrecking in lap 6 and then actually winning. Just saying.
All right, you don't have to rub it in.
Just saying.
Okay. Diego, what are you thinking?
Here's what I want to do. I want to give a special shout out. Man, I'm torn between this one. I want to say I'm going to give a special shout out.
Can you just finish one of these sentences that you're
Jason.
starting?
Well, because I'm like changing my mind as we're going, as I'm talking. Because I got some sort of deficit in my brain. But I want to give a special shout out to Jason Beal for winning his first truck race.
That's a good one.
And I'm going to pick him. Even though I was going to pick Austin Beers, I'm going to take Jason Beal.
Okay. Bonsa, what do you got?
I was torn for a while, too, between McKennedy and Sarandisky. But I always appreciate a good comeback. So getting in an accident early on, falling back to 15th or 16th and coming back through the field and making a 3-wide pass on the last lap to take the win, my vote's Sarandisky.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Preston, I didn't give you a heads up on this, but you get a pick in this one.
Okay, I think I don't know. Jason Beal did do a great job. I gotta admit that was. I mean, it's my home track. I've grew up there. Still am growing up there because I'm only 18. But I'm
He's great, isn't he?
But I'm gonna have to give it to Sarandisky as well.
Yeah.
That 3-wide pass was just absolutely insane.
All right.
He's funny.
I think I'm going with McKennedy, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Mod race at Thompson and then
Yeah.
again at Lee. I mean, there's a lot of good ones here.
Yeah,
but-
Saradinsky seems to be. That's a great win. I mean, the more you think, I mean, the guy wins before. That's the father, right, or the brother? There's
Sarandisky Jr.
Scott
Junior's
Junior.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a whole bunch of Saradinskys that just raced, so I'm not sure which one that was.
Even my man Austin's picking McKennedy.
Yeah.
I mean, McKennedy won once by dominating and once by a last lap pass. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Rob, what are you thinking?
I was going to have to. I don't know. It's actually a tough one this week.
That's what she said.
That was a reach, guy. Come on.
No, that's not a reach. What are you talking
Do
about?
another one.
You know, I'll give it to Austin Beers for surviving us all picking him because I feel like that's a pretty tall order.
It's lack of experience if you think that was a reach.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
I don't know. That sounds like an old-timey phrase to me.
Okay.
Maybe it's been a while.
When in doubt, go to the age. Yeah, okay, got it.
Age old, even.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
great.
What you guys all picked, right? Round the
me.
picks.
No,
up?
Remy-
Don't
Remy
have
did
this
it.
thing where you're not paying attention again.
No, I think I got them all down, but I don't want to repeat. I mean,
Did Remy take somebody?
Nah.
No,
Well,
oh, you're not.
in my head, I have. So
Who?
I'm doing Scott Sarandisky.
I'm sorry. No.
Scott Sarandisky. What is going on?
Do it.
Scott Sarandisky.
There you go.
Close.
Close enough.
You get
for
the
me.
N in the wrong place, but you're fine. We know what you meant.
So sorry, Scott.
All right. What do you think? You got a tally over there, Chief?
I do.
Looking forward to it.
Well, let me roll it off here.
Okay.
With 1 vote this week, we have Brian Roby and Jason Beal.
Oh, Brian Roby.
I guarantee you, yeah, of course.
What? What's so bad about that?
The reason behind it, but yeah.
Well, just wait till you hear who got 2 votes.
Looking forward to it.
We got John McKennedy and yours truly.
Fro?
Oh, yeah.
Going fire. I should have picked you.
Oh, for sweeping the pick'ems.
Dude, I
could have got me up to being tied for the win.
Oh, I should have picked you. That was a hell of a
You're not tied for the win.
I could have been if not for that, Diego.
Take it easy.
All right, let me calm down.
All right.
A little aggressive.
All right, go ahead.
Late night, get a little aggressive. Although we still have a tie for the win anyway.
Oh.
With 3 votes apiece, tied for winning the week, we have Austin Beers and Scott Sarandinsky.
Is that right?
That
I don't
appears
think
to be
so.
the case.
Man, there's something with beers.
Didn't
and
2
3.
people in the studio pick? Didn't you pick him?
I picked Beal.
Oh, you picked Beal.
Yeah.
He picked Sarandinsky.
Yeah, and
the
so
three,
did
the
Bonssa.
3 of us in the studio voted for Sardinsky.
And there's 2 in the chat. Dude, what are you doing?
Well, when did they come in? You got to cut it off at some point. Those are late comments. Like, come on.
What are you talking about? dude?
Wait, where is the other one?
Yeah, this smells
Gretchen
6.
Robideau and Karen Macrino
Yep.
both voted for Saradinsky.
There's another Austin, though. It's getting close.
That's what I'm saying. Now look, it's still going.
It's
Where does
close.
it stop?
Uh-oh.
Better stay up to date.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Someone make it stop. All right.
right.
Well, using those found votes, if you will,
Oh, my God.
Found votes?
we have a winner. And the winner of this week by 1 vote now is Scott Sarandinsky.
Boom.
That took a long way to get there. It's time to wrap the show up. Listen, follow us on social. You know how we do it. Reels, bonus content, Thursdays, all kinds of stuff. Diego, give us some shout-outs there, brother.
Hell yeah, love to do it. We got to give a special thanks to Fowler's Auto Wrecking for the weekly update. Of course, Waddell Communication for the Nostalgia Nugget. Northeast Performance and Parts for the Popcorn Stat Chat. Broadbrook Heating and Cooling for Did You Know? Ed Marcel Firewood and Land Clearing for Viewer Mail. Midstate Site Development for the Stat Drop. Northeast Truck and Off-Road for Fro's favorite weekly pick'ems. Riley Generators for the Pop Culture Minute. Of course, Myers Creamery for What's on Tap. Skate LLC for Who Won the Week. Special thanks to Stafford Speedway, Seacon Grand Prix, JDL Motorsports for the point standings. Of course, Monaco Ford for the results ticker, DRC Electric for the chalkboard chatter. Ooh, this is a new fun one. Thanks to Serve Pro for the quote of the week, and Brody made it. Hell yeah. Of course, Bonza and Preston for helping with the chats this week. Well, is that what? Yeah.
The chats? The show.
The show, whatever it is. Anyways. Of course, thanks. That's for the reels, bro. That's for the reels. But hey, last but not least, I got to give special thanks to Vault Productions for this kick-ass studio because it truly is awesome. Last but not least, all you podcast members, great time tonight. Thanks. Check you out next week.
I want to say a big thanks to Speedbowl History, Seacon Speedway, Yankee Racers, Stafford Speedway, and Red Line Motorsports for the videos. And thank you to Howie Hodge, Race Dog Photography, Rachel, and JJ for the photos tonight.
All right, everybody. Chocked full of action this week. We got a busy show coming for you. Next Tuesday, Matt Swanson's going to be joining us in studio. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you then.